All right. What is good? We just gonna wait for a couple people to join, and then we'll just go about the topic. The topic is about Jayson Tatum falling off, of how he has been falling off since the past of the second half of the season. So we're just gonna NBA. When we look at his his most recent games, right? Jayson Tatum. Let me see. What the fuck? Why is it being like tripping? Okay, so we look at his games, right? So Houston, right? He shoots 36% of the field, shoots 20% from three. They lose, right? And that was because, I mean, and he did miss the game winner. I mean, not the game winner, but the to tie the game for the layup. So that was just like a couple like last week, right? And then against Minnesota, right? Shoots 25% from the field, shoots 4 for 16, 25% of the field. He goes 0 for 8 from the 3-point line. Terrible. And then from literally just Friday, right? He shoots 40% of the field. He shoots 8 for 20. He shoots 2 for 11 from 3. He shoots 18% from the 3. But they still win, right? Although he had a bad game. He had like uh he had 12 rebounds, but I mean, he just his shooting and his scoring was just bad. And then against Utah, 4 for 12, right? 33% of the field. His three pointers were actually pretty good, 38% from the threes. So his three pointers were making it made three pointers made 3 out of 8. So he made 3 out of 8 shots from the 3. Then I'm trying to see if I could look at more of his games. See, and then when we look at his games, right? So his shooting splits has not been looking good. Like 36%. He plays well against Atlanta, right? Against the Knicks, he shoots 40%. He shoots 12 for 30 from the field. He shoots 35% from the 3 point. And then against Brooklyn, dude, he was bad. He shoots 43% from the field. He goes 0 for 7 from 3. They blow a lead. They blew like a 28-point lead against them. And then he was bad. And he had 4 turnovers that game. And we could just keep going, honestly. Boston against Cleveland, he was well. He shot well from the 3, he shot well from the field. He shot free throws with 78%, but he made 11 out of 14. So that's good. And then honestly, we could just keep going. Like Boston against the Knicks, 33% from the field. He shoots 1 for 9 from the 3. He had 4 turnovers against Philly, 41% from the field. 5 turnovers. Then against the Pacers, 36% from the field. Shoots 9 for 25 from the field. Shoots 3 for 12 from the 3. 4 turnovers. Detroit shoots well. Shoots well from threes. Shoots well from all 3 levels, right? 4 turnovers, but I would still say that was a good game. Um, Boston and Memphis. He plays bad against Memphis. He has he shoots 3 for 16 from the field, 18%. 1 for 8 from 3, 13 uh 13%. He plays 38 minutes, so and then he had 3 turnovers, so it wasn't as bad as his other recent games. Charlotte shoots well, 4 turnovers. That's fine. That's still a good game. Then they were back to Philly, where he shoots 33%. He shoots 5 for 15 from the field. He shoots 1 for 5 from 3. That's not good. I mean, he's grabbing rebounds and shit, but it's just his scoring has just dropped. 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers, bruh. The dude had 4. So, I mean, towards the second half, he's just not been performing like a top 5 player. He's been closer to like top 10 than he is to top 5. Because I remember at the beginning of the season, a lot of people had him like, at the beginning of the season, a lot of people had him like top, uh, they had him like top, like closer to top 5 or in their top 5. But now, since after the second season, the dude has kind of just fell off. He just hasn't been performing well. Like, he's been grabbing rebounds. Like, his rebounding is on a. Because one of the games you got 15, 12, 12, 8, 13. He's just his rebounding, just his scoring and his shooting splits has not been looking good. Same thing with his turnovers too. Let me see if I'm allowed to share my screen. Present, share screen. Just hasn't been looking good for JT. I don't know why this shit is like. I don't know why this screen share is just tripping like a muff. Windows, Jayson Tatum, share. Okay, okay. I'm screen sharing this. Okay, so if I want, okay, we about to just see. Yeah, we're just gonna be looking at how bad he is. I just showed on the screen as well. So to see how bad he's been. So when we look at his, okay, so when we look at his shit, right? This is what I'm talking about right here. Shooting splits 33, 4 for 12. This one's actually not that bad. This one was pretty bad. 40%, 18% from 3, 5 turnovers. 4 for 16, 25%. 0 for 8 from the field. Turnovers not bad. Houston, 8 for 22, 36%. 20% from the 3, 2 for 10. 4 turnovers and missed the game tying layup for overtime. They lose. Atlanta, he plays fairly well. They win. Boston against Portland again. Shoots well, plays a good game. New against the Knicks, shoots 12 for 30, 40% from the field, 35% from the 3. 3-pointers was actually good. Field goals is kind of Against Brooklyn, shoots 10 for 23 from the field. Shoots 0 for 7 from the 3. 4 turnovers, and they blew a 25, I think, point lead at the half. And we're also just reading these ones. We can go since when did the All-Star break start? Like January? I'm trying to think. So we're talking about since the second half. So since after the All-Star break. I think it was like February. Some shit like that. But yeah, so since after the All-Star break, he has not been performing well.
Oh shit, what's up?
It was good. I feel
What's
like
up?
I feel like a lot of people are not gonna join because I think the panel is still on. They've been on for like 4 hours. Like
Damn,
damn.
what have they been doing? What are they talking about?
I don't even know. Like, they were talking shit. It was something about Ray Allen and Steph Curry.
Oh, it's not even close. Jesus Christ. Good God.
Yeah, it's not.
What conversation could you have about those two? I don't understand.
I think they were just saying in different eras, like how they perform. Like, oh, if Ray Allen played today, he would be better, and then Steph uh would be worse.
It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I think they were talking about that. I mean, they said that against like they said that versus like a couple of live streams ago.
Yeah, it's weird. I did see that. Like, I understand because like Steph isn't just like a ball handler though. Like everyone knows he moves well without the ball, and that's something that Ray Allen did too, especially when he was on the side. Like they both showed they're great off-ball players. So saying that one would be worse than the other, when in my opinion, Steph is just a much better version of Ray Allen, but he's also a great ball handler and on-ball playmaker. It's kind of weird. Ain't gonna lie. Lakers in 5 is crazy. I don't know.
What is the issue here, brother?
I don't
My friend,
know,
my
bro.
compadre. What issue you have with me, sir? What issue you have?
I think y'all are a great team, but y'all aren't going to beat a team in 5 games.
What are you talking about, sir? I have done nothing of harm. Nothing of harm.
Lakers in 5, bro. Y'all may win a series in 6 or 7, but y'all are not beating a team in 5.
Lakers in 5. That's not a bad
Who
nickname.
are
That's a
y'all? Who
bad
are y'all
CD
beating in
issue
5?
here.
Who are y'all beating in 5?
Yo.
5? I mean, where's your complications with it? I mean, Lakers in 5. That sounds like a good ass name to me.
Because y'all are
I'm just saying.
either a great team or a trash team. Y'all are either having
let's labor more towards the middle, my friend.
y'all either are playing great or y'all play like garbage. Y'all are not an in between team. Oh, so wait, that's crazy how I got banned from the panel for saying a sus joke. I think they're homophobic. I mean, from
How
PC.
sus we talking, bro?
What?
What of the levels are we talking about? How sus we talking?
I just said Bronny was cute in a sus way, and they banned me because I'm a pedophile. Apparently, that's what they banned.
He's like 17 though.
What?
Yeah, bro, you
He's
bugging,
like,
bro.
it's
Bro,
kind
he's
of
literally
weird
a
though.
grown man.
Like,
He's literally a grown
Nah,
man now.
he's
What are
a
y'all
bro.
high
talking
school
about?
student. He's a high
He's
Yeah.
school
literally
student.
grown.
He hasn't even graduated high school, bro.
He's
You
literally
bugging,
grown, bro. Come on, bro.
He's a high school student though. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And I'm a freshman in college, bro. I'm 30 years old. That's crazy.
All right, so with the topic was about Jayson Tatum. I'm about to share my live stream. I'm about to share the screen real quick.
Oh, boy.
Shit's about to get ugly. Okay, let's see how this bitch looks. Okay, all right, this looks good, bro. Look at his shooting splits the last recent games. Look, 33%, 4 for 12.
Yeah. Jayson Tatum has been playing kind of mid for like 2 months now.
Yeah, since the All-Star break, like after that. Look, 8 for
But
20
y'all remember
against
though, it's the
Portland.
month of March. Everybody chokes in the month of March though.
2 for 11 from the 3, 5 turnovers. And they
Oh
still
wow,
win this
these
game.
splits is crazy.
Bro, he's shooting.
25% the very next game. He's shooting 44% in the of the month of March.
Yeah, ever since the All-Star break, he's shooting 29%
And
from the 3.
this is not even against like top 5 teams. The only top 5 team in defense here is like the Knicks.
And he's only had two games where he went above 50%.
Oh god.
Like, I'm looking at these games, he's going 8 for 22 against the Rockets, one of the worst teams in the league.
He misses the tying layup too as well.
9 for 25 against the Pacers.
And we go to Brooklyn too, 10 for 23, 4 turnovers, and they blow like a 26-point lead.
Man, 0 for 7 from 3 is crazy.
Look at these threes though, like 0 for 8, 2 for 11, 2 for 10.
He got 2 games where he just went 0 for 7, 0 for 8 from 3. It's not looking good, bro. It's like This is the Tatum that I've been seeing though. Like the people.
I mean, his rebounding has been good though. Like 15 rebounds, 11, 13, 11, 12, and 12. So his rebounds just been good, but like his turnovers, like 5, 5. I mean, then you go over here, February 4, 5, 4, 4. He's an average of like around 4 turnovers a game, like 3 to 4.
Not good at all. Like I'm looking at his stats and it's pretty bad. And for him to be going to the playoffs playing like this, it's even worse because now you put more pressure on Jaylen Brown. And with that being said, Jaylen Brown gets like I don't know if he
Look at
gets like
February too. He shot worse in February, 43%, 33% from the field against the Knicks. Shoots 1 for 9
So
from the
basically,
three.
Jayson
4
Tatum ain't
turnovers.
him. That's what we establishing.
After the All-Star break, no, he has not.
Y'all think
had-
he'll let us play in the playoffs though?
He has not. He's like closer to being like.
he's closer to Paul George than he is to like
KD
top 5 player. Yeah, than like a KD
or even
Bron
Steph
yeah, like
to be honest, or like Luka.
Yeah, that's the
like
problem I have with Jayson Tatum is that he'll go from having a great game to just a god awful ice cold game.
Yeah,
Are
it's
we
like
gonna
Go
put
ahead.
Dame? Are we gonna put Dame over him?
Oh yeah, for this year for sure.
Dame's been him this season. So
yeah, Dame's been balling. He's like second in the league in scoring. He's not really disappearing like Tatum on the offensive end.
yeah, I think last game was his first like bad game he's had in a couple months. He shot like 4 for 17 or something. It's the first time he's played that bad in a while.
Yeah, let's look at his recent look. The Clippers, he played bad.
Yeah, he played bad against the Clippers, but
well, like everything else has been good. Like
52%,
6 for 15 from.
Wait, what was Jayson Tatum's free throws looking like?
No, his free throws been actually good. He's been making them.
Like that's actually been saving him. Like because if he isn't getting to the free throw line, like I'm looking at some of these games, he's getting 18 free throws, 16. Like he's getting damn near half his points from the free throw.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Like he's getting damn near half his points from the free throw line. Like so, it's really bailing him out. And
that's gonna be his downfall. He shoots too many damn threes.
They're definitely like it's like his in between game is just non-existent. Like especially this year, like he's taking the approach of like threes and layups, but like he has never really been like a crazy 3-point shooter. Like the more volume he takes, the less efficient he is. So with him taking all these threes, it's not good for his game, especially because he's so hit or miss.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's at least he also like just to make up something he can do to make up for his lack of efficiency for a while is just being able to become a better playmaker, which he is not. Like he's just not good at setting up shots for the people. He can't really pass that good either.
Yeah, like if it's like unless it's like a wide open or like the pass that he has to make, he's not really making any plays that's like breaking down the defense because he's never really been that player.
I mean, that's literally what the Warriors did in the finals is that they just exposed Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum for not being good playmakers, forced them to make kick out passes they couldn't make straight into
Facts. They made him make those passes in traffic, and he was just so turnover prone. It was like he didn't know what to do with the ball.
Yeah, and it's like they didn't even work on it. Like they exposed the weakness in the finals. You're supposed to work on it. It's like they didn't even do anything in the offseason.
Same shit. And then he goes to the when he's going to attack the rim, he's going up so soft. Like he's getting these calls in the regular season, but I've seen it in the playoffs where he's not getting these calls, and it's really fucking him up because he'll start bitching and whining to the refs, and it'll just start fucking up his game.
Yeah, that's something you can't do in the playoffs. Hopefully they get their crap together. I tell you who's not going well is my Warriors, bro. We're looking like garbage.
Bro, they're so fucking bad on the road. Honestly, bro, it's unbelievable. Like
we're literally, I think it's 8-28 on the road is what we are.
Shit is crazy. Like they got less wins on the road than teams like the fucking.
Is it me or is his mic like static?
Y'all 29-7 at home and 8-29.
8-29 on the road. We're college.
Hey Drew.
Yo.
What mic are you using?
I'm using my headphones. Is it static again?
Yeah.
I'm about to back on.
Yeah, just back out and just join. I'll add you right back.
No, it's
Aaron,
I thought it was a
it's
stream
bad.
bugging, but I didn't say
Like,
if it was just him or if it was just like the connection.
like
what's going on,
like,
y'all?
what's up?
Dude, the
It's
panel is
really
still live.
bad.
They've been live for like over 4 hours. God damn.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as it goes over like the 2.5 hour mark, I just kind of stop watching. I was like, nah. Because wait, were they talking about? So Love said they were talking about Ray Allen and Steph. Like, what conversation is there to be had between the two? Like, I don't understand.
Well, I mean, Steph, like really doesn't really
They
have
about
any
think
Eric.
facts
Ray
like that.
Allen's a better
Like, to be
shooter
honest with
than
you.
Steph Curry because
So
of the time, because of spacing. Well, one of the reasons why they think Steph is one of the best shooters of all time is because the spacing and because the defense is so easy. Blah 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 blah, all that shit. But they think that Ray Allen, shooting wise, just is much better in tougher situations, and because the defense was much harder than it was back then, is one of the reasons why they think
Love,
Ray was just a better shooter
I know,
than
but
Curry in general.
try to do a draft.
But that's one of the reasons why. I don't know the rest because I feel like
it's
it was dumb.
Yeah,
it's just a very weird logic because saying
I don't know how to host.
that Steph wouldn't be able to adapt.
no,
defense.
like just like share your screen like you did.
All right. I mean, we could do it in a bit though.
All right, that's fun.
Saying stuff like that would be like saying that LeBron or Giannis come play in the 90s or Jordan come play today. Like, that's just dumb. If you make it an eras thing, it's weird.
They were saying I think they were making something like if Steph played back then, like they would just like be on his ass and shit like that.
But
I mean, they always
like,
ask right now. Like,
if Steph grew up in that time and he played in that time, he wouldn't shoot as many threes. And I mean, that's just the same thing as like Ray Allen. If you grew up in this time,
Curry wouldn't be in the league, bro.
don't
even-
do the ticket. Don't do the ticket. Good God, bro.
I think they would play the same type of defense that they would today
That's
because
the point. Like that. I mean, the Cavs played that type of defense on Steph in 2016, and he responded by getting bigger, hitting the weight room. Like, he would literally do the exact same thing in the 2000s. Like, I don't understand what the logic would be for that situation.
and then for stuff like they weren't like because they said like even in the 90s, right, like they would even pick up MJ full court, but like I don't know, I was hearing shit like that, like, but I think that he would go off in any era if they let him shoot. If they let him shoot, then he's gonna even be more effective, like in the 50s or 60s, if they don't like press up on him. But like he's even being effective while they press up on him. Like they pick him up as soon as he's like at the half court. So
yeah, that's where I don't see.
And like
and Curry shoots at such a high volume at efficient rating, which is just freaking wild. Is that I just don't see how you can make the case that Ray Allen
even like say if he plays in the 2000s, right? So even if his his volume goes down, like he's still gonna be more efficient than Ray Allen because he moves better off the ball. His gravity is just better. Like he's just better off ball than Ray Allen, which is gonna help him a lot. And he's just more skilled.
I don't think they were guarding that much in the half court like that back in the 2000s as much as they do today.
Yeah, Eric Spoelstra and Steph Curry changed that because when Eric Spoelstra moved Chris Bosh to center, it gave the Heat so much spacing, and the Warriors took that to another level.
Oh, so
hey, does someone got like a TV in the back?
So is the argument being presented about spacing for Steph?
Yeah, when he's the one who made spacing such a big thing.
Didn't he have one of the best like individual?
Somebody
offensive...
turn that TV down.
Yeah, somebody got that TV on.
Either Noah or Mark.
No, it's not me. But
I don't listen to TV.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, didn't Steph have one of the best offensive scoring seasons of all time with like lack of spacing, good 3-point shooters in 2021 when he averaged 32 on ridiculous splits? Like that season, like what great I'll be nice. What good 3-point shooters were on the Warriors in 2021? Like,
He just won
There
the
is no
championship with
excuses.
Draymond and kept
There
on
is
losing.
no excuses.
Yeah, there's literally okay. There was Jordan Poole and
This nigga stat padded that season.
are you talking
You
about
talking about
Steph?
2021?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
every-
about
That nigga was.
He averaged
stat padding,
32,
I
5,
can't
and
lie.
5.
yeah,
And he missed the playoffs. So
bro.
I
Come
don't
on,
want to hear that.
He
come
was
on.
in the plane, but
Bruh,
he
they
just got
lost in the
walked. He
Dude
got
got
walked
fucking
down by.
backed
He
up
got
by
walked.
Ja Morant and
Yep,
Dylan
he got
Brooks.
walked.
Yep, sophomore thug.
What? And then what happened when he had a healthy team in the? Come on, bro. Come
What?
on. That would be like us discrediting LeBron's season last year because he missed the play-in.
Yeah, yes.
Nah,
He did miss the play.
Steph got walked down by somebody named Demetrius, bro. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry.
No. You're like laughing, but like that's not a joke.
Bro, that's
We have to make
dead-ass
accurate
serious, bro.
assessments of the information that's presented to us.
So
So
you
with
can-
that being
you-
said, Steph Curry couldn't get it done. So we have to like address him accordingly.
So you can discredit an entire offensive season, and you can't use that as an argument basis because he missed the playoffs because he
Yeah,
was
because he
playing-
was stat padding, bro.
he was
You don't get no points for
they
that.
needed every one of the points that he gave them, especially in April.
My nigga, they missed the playoffs, bro. Like, bro, you don't get no.
I
like,
don't understand what you're saying, bro. I don't understand what you're saying. Could you describe it, please?
Yes, no impact plus stat padding
No impact.
equals no
impact is
playoffs.
crazy.
Okay.
Stat padding.
So-
Could
so
you describe the stat padding part for me, please?
Yeah, bro.
I-
He is doing the same shit that Bradley Beal was doing. Except Bradley Beal made the playoffs averaging 30.
Yeah, but he wasn't shooting as efficient as Steph was. He wasn't.
Yeah, but he won. So it's even more sad for Steph.
Hey, what's good, Crispy? Hey, you trying to
Niggas
join?
easy work, man.
Yeah, Chris,
Come on,
hop up here, man. Hop up here, man.
Hey, Draymond had an impact. That defense was like top 5. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
that year.
Nigga
just for
said Draymond had an
context,
impact, man.
Yeah, the bigger impact is-
the Wizards in 2020 were no. Just to tell y'all how impactful and like good Russell
We're like
Westbrook
top
was in
5.
2021. So and Bradley Beal. So the Wizards in I think 2020 were a 10th seed, and then y'all know what seed they were in 2021? A 9th seed. Do y'all know what seed the Warriors were in 2020?
2020.
Worst record in the
15th,
league, right? Yeah,
worst record in the league. And then when they finally just get Steph back, and they're arguably
Isn't
just
that
bad.
the
Steph
season that
Curry
Steph quit on his
quit
team?
that season, by the way.
Oh my
Yeah, I was
God.
about to say, isn't that the team? Isn't that the year he
Steph
quit on
Curry
his team?
quit on.
Wait, are you talking about
Yeah.
2020?
Yeah, well, he broke
Yes.
his hand, but he
Yeah,
sat out
he-
the whole season when he
He
could have
broke
came
his
back.
hand.
Bro, you
Bro,
don't
that-
miss
bro,
6-7
no,
months.
bro.
Off
6
a
months?
broken hand, dog.
That's like a 2-month injury, bro. Let's not do that, bro.
No. When you're Stephen Curry and you're the best shooter of all time, you take time with a broken hand when it's your shooting hand.
You are literally meat rotted. That's
Come
crazy.
on, bro.
That
And
is
Klay Thompson,
wild.
Yeah, no, that's
Klay
pretty
Thompson
wild,
and
bro.
Draymond was also hurt. He may as well take
That
his time.
that
That's
is-
his shooting hand.
Like if that was
Yes.
anybody
Nah,
else,
you nasty for that.
okay.
You nasty
No,
for
no,
that.
no, 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 no. So you're acknowledging that he quit.
Bro, you know who Steph Curry is. That he
You're
sat out.
acknowledging that he quit. Yes or no?
I'm not saying he quit, but yeah, he sat out. I don't care if he quit or not. I'm not a Warriors fan. Ain't my problem.
All right. So we quit. It's all right.
Yeah, he quit for getting hurt. But he was playing before that, right?
No. Missing 6 months with a broken hand?
Is that the only time he got hurt? I remember that was his second time hurt in that hand that season. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I have no idea. You could be right, but I'm pretty sure he fucked up his hand, and then
If that was his second time messing up his shooting hand, I think that was the right decision.
to sit out 6 months and give up on the team.
Lillard giving up on his team right now. Why don't we talk about that as a current event?
he's doing the same shit.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
Damian Lillard is currently.
Wait, when you said the Bradley Beal thing, where Bradley Beal won,
and that's another thing. You said Bradley Beal empty stats. How is the empty stats when you see who Curry is? Like that's my problem when people rank players. You judge it too much off.
Wait. No, I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
You're
I have
also
a question.
using bias because it's Steph
I have a
Curry.
question. Bro, wait, do you mean Bradley Beal in the play? Because in the regular season, Steph was still averaging more points and on for better efficiency and attempts than Bradley Beal
And he was
in the regular
losing,
season.
bro.
And he was, but as an
How you compare it to
individual,
Bradley Beal? I don't understand.
No, all I'm saying is if you average 30 and then get your ass smoked in the playing tournament, well, we have to tax that. To be honest,
We're gonna talk about Draymond missing a wide open layup.
yeah, bro, Draymond is
true.
trash. I mean,
No, he didn't just
you
miss
have to
it.
know
He
what
airballed
Draymond
an
is.
open lap. He airballed it.
Yeah,
He
he's
airballed it.
garbage. He's
no,
garbage,
he's fucking garbage.
bro.
hey,
Draymond
layups
is
are
not
hard, bro. I don't want to hear it. Layups are hard.
No.
That's just me.
We had a
Though.
whole segment yesterday. You could put so many players in that spot, and the Warriors still win.
I
was
said the
hearing
same
Al
thing.
Horford,
Hey,
Paul
Danny
Millsap.
Granger, bro. I said Danny Granger.
Yes,
I just want to say one more thing.
Danny
Though.
Granger,
You said that those are empty stats,
Kirilenko.
but just remember, season on the line, Stephen Curry's co-star will airball a layup. And you're saying that is empty stats. No, they needed every single one of those
Co-star.
stats. The only reason they was even in that game is because of Curry. All he needed was his co-star to make a layup, and he airballs.
Wait.
He can't ask
Didn't
them to
Draymond
do
grab
nothing.
like 16, 17 boards that game?
Yeah,
And that double digit assists?
But it's like when it comes down to it, Steph Curry should have been the one taking the shot regardless, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was just about
exactly.
to say that. It's no way that Draymond should be taking the last shot.
Yeah.
Like at all.
No,
He took
literally,
shots
But I
just for
last
but I
season.
comparison, in the final 2 months of play, when the Warriors
Curry's
were trying to be
definitely
the 8 seed,
afraid
the
of that
Warriors were
moment.
trying to be the
That's
8
exactly
seed
why he went
and
and
make
got
the
KD.
play in. Steph.
Noah, you went out. That's tough.
Yeah. But they right though. Curry shouldn't be the one to take the last shot.
No, but dude,
It should not be Draymond.
Like I said, this has been the trend with Steph Curry. This is exactly why he went and got KD to close out games for him.
Last shot of the game, who you rather take the shot? Kyrie Irving or Stephen Curry?
Andre Iguodala.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie. Jordan Poole.
Man,
Jordan Poole.
that wasn't the question. Y'all know y'all wanted to ask Andre Iguodala first. Quit playing with it.
I've seen it time and time again. Kyrie can be counted on more than Steph at the end of the game.
Yeah, Steph the better player, but give me Kyrie at the end of the game too.
So y'all are saying Steph isn't clutch?
No. I'm not
He's-
saying that. I'm just
yes.
saying that.
There's
I don't
no
think they're
way.
saying it as clutch
Bro.
as Kyrie.
He isn't
Yeah.
as close
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Kyrie,
Like when it comes to clutch,
Fox, Shea, Damian Lillard.
Don't get it wrong.
could
Curry's
low-key
one of
name-
the best fourth point.
Probably name
School.
Tell me
5
who
guards. that are
who
more
do y'all
clutch than
think has who do y'all think in the NBA Finals has in the past, I think it's 5 or 6 years, has multiple 17-point fourth quarters?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Curry. It probably is him because he's
Yeah,
one of the
it's
best
Steph.
fourth.
Steph had
Steph?
two 17-point quarters in the 2015 Finals.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
What?
He's one of the best at scoring
All
in the
right.
fourth quarter. It's
What about
just the
2016?
crunch
So saying
moments.
Steph is not clutch is just factually incorrect.
No, it's
No.
just it's just
No, it's
I'm talking
not.
it's
about
the
like
difference
I'm talking about
between
like
They're
the
talking
eye
about
test and
buzzer
the
beaters.
stats.
They're talking about. I know what they're talking about. They're talking about like buzzer beaters
No.
and game winners.
2016
I
game
feel like that's
seven.
what
No.
y'all talking about.
In the
They're
final,
talking about game
I'm
winners and
talking
buzzer
about
beaters.
I'm talking about last 2-3 minutes of the game when I need you to get a bucket, not the
2016
not the
game
first
7.
yeah, not the first 5 6
he was
minutes
bad.
of the
He was
game
bad throughout the whole
when
series.
you're blowing teams out and
Somebody
you're,
read
you know
off
what I'm saying,
those
you're just
stats.
scoring.
You said
2016
last,
game
I
7.
think like last 45 seconds ish for me.
Come on, man. There's
Like,
a
last 2
reason
minutes of the
why.
game.
There's a reason why Steve Kerr said give the ball to KD in clutch situations.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, in Game 5, KD closed out the games.
Yes.
Yeah, when they
I
needed a bucket,
rewatched
they
that
went to
game, like,
KD.
3 days ago.
They gave the ball to KD and they told Steph to, you know what I'm saying, stand in the corner. And that's what he did.
No, seriously. Imagine you being the face of this franchise and your coach is telling you this new nigga that you picked up, he's the one that needs the ball in his hands to take us home.
But the reason
Get your ass in the
crazy.
corner.
But the reason was because of the crazy amount of spacing he had.
No, I
Because
don't.
it was
No.
best for the team, though. Curry did was
No,
best
when
for
I
the
watched
team.
that game, KD only scored like probably like 4 times, I believe. when Steph was doubled. Because some of the times they would have KD and Steph like hop off, so they would put KD off first and let Steph run the offense, and then they would pick KD on the court, leave Steph off, and then they would put both of them together at the same time. KD, I mean, I don't know for the other games. I did watch it, but that was like years ago, obviously. But like in Game 5, when Steph was doubled, KD only scored like 3 or 4 times.
That being said, I still have Steph over KD all time because like Durant really hasn't shown me shit besides
So
Steph.
if he wins in Phoenix, then would you put him over him?
No.
He's
Yeah,
honestly
I-
gonna need
honestly, I would.
another chip
Honestly, I
after
would.
that.
Like
He's gonna
throughout
need
the whole
another
run,
chip
he
after that.
performs well. And he performs well in the finals, gets the finals.
No,
MVP and
because that's a bad look if this nigga Curry won before you and then won after you. That's a bad look.
No, I'm saying KD. I'm saying what if he wins in Phoenix?
No, yeah, I know. So I mean, you at least need to get those 2 chips back.
I think just one.
Yeah, I think if he wins this one, I think you could put him over Steph because I feel like when we look at the context of how Steph got those rings, like that 2015 ring, like he played.
He wasn't the best player.
He wasn't even the best player. Like Iguodala was fucking balling out. Like you could
No,
legit.
stop
You could
that.
no
Wait,
no
wait,
like
wait.
no. Honestly,
Whoa,
like
whoa, whoa,
honestly,
whoa.
What? Let him
No, but
cook,
just
bro.
let
let me get this shit off. Like
it was just
honestly,
the injuries.
that's what I'm saying. It was the injuries. Like Kyrie not playing, K Love not playing. They're going to win it. And even when they won it, Iguodala was the most impactful player on that team.
And if
You know what I'm saying?
if Iggy wasn't gonna get the Finals MVP, they were literally gonna give it to LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. They was talking about giving that shit to LeBron, and he was on a losing team. That's how underperformed Steph played during that finals. And then the next year, when they was healthy, we all know what happened.
Wait.
fucking lost.
Somebody, I think Noah just said he had multiple points 17 or multiple times 17.
Yeah. In the 2015 finals against fucking Della Devova, that's what I'm saying. And then the next year, he got fucking chefed up, cooked up by Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James made him his bitch. Like we all saw it. And then I'll give him credit for last year finals, you know. But I would
sitting there trying to defend Steph Curry too. This is
no. I'm saying like,
damn, bro.
But the reason I'm giving him credit for last
I think
year,
Steph Curry really does have overrated impact.
Wow.
That's crazy.
But no, honestly, like I don't even think they won last year if Tatum played to his standards. But you know, he didn't do that, so they won. But
yeah, Steph Curry has the second.
The guy who you were praising, Kevin Durant. You want to tell me what happened to KD against that same Celtics defense?
Before we,
I mean, it was wait. Okay, let me rebuttal that. That team did not have any chemistry. Kyrie could only play road games. That's the first. You know, that's one of the main reasons. Another main reason.
But didn't you just say you would take Kyrie over Steph any game?
Wait. If he doesn't have any chemistry, during the regular season, and he's going through Ramadan or whatever in the playoffs, I mean, that's a valid excuse. Also, you gotta account for Steve Nash being the coach, and he's not running any plays. He's just telling KD.
But literally, didn't Kyrie and KD both say they don't need a coach? I mean, like if you're just like what?
I mean, they can say that, but we all know that's not true. Another thing is, like I was saying with the Steve Nash shit, he's giving the ball to KD at the top of the key, just telling them to make it work against an all-time defense like the Celtics. You know what I'm saying?
They're not an all-time defense. No.
They
I would say
all-time is crazy. They're a top 3 defense.
Maybe
they're a top 3
defense. They were definitely an elite defense.
Oh yeah,
and for you to just get a ball to an ISO player and just tell them to make it work against an elite defense with you know what I'm saying, wings and bigs like Al Horford and Jayson Tatum.
Like it's more of something on KD's part, him not being in the shape that is required to go against a defense like that. Like, especially if you watch the games really close.
Kevin Durant's inability to.
Hey, this is a casual take. This is a casual take I'm about to say though, is that they could lock up KD, but they over here playing drop coverage on Curry.
No, so actually, that was true for the first 4 games, but they played Steph like they did KD in the last 2 games. He had one bad shooting game, and then in Game 6, Steph adjusted and shot amazingly. So saying that Steph wouldn't be able to cook that same defense is not very accurate.
It's because they tested KD as a playmaker. You can't do that.
KD proves that he's not a good playmaker.
Force him to make reads.
Yeah, KD
cannot, like Curry.
Yeah,
Durant's not built like this.
Yeah, KD cannot pass with his left hand. That's what he showed. He was literally He was throwing shots out of bounds. He was dribbling off his leg when he had pressure. Like he was showing that against physical defenses, he can't really
Getting his
play
shit
the game.
swatted out the gym, getting plucked 1-on-1, getting
Yeah,
bodied
yeah.
up.
I remember.
I think
Jason
we're going.
Tatum
I
was.
think we're going a little bit overboard. You know, every
That's
star.
how it is when
It's
they
not
don't got the
overboard.
hard
Jason
time.
They messed
Tatum.
up the ISO
because
game, bro.
every star
They messed up
has
the
a
ISO
every star
game.
has a letdown series. We gotta
It
keep
was
that in
more than a
account.
letdown. KD got destroyed by that defense.
I can say the same thing for Steph, man, but you know,
How?
Steph has
KD?
the same defense, average 31.
He's about to say,
65. I don't know, bro.
2016.
yeah, I'm
About
about
to
to.
say
You know,
2016.
you already know I'm
Oh yeah,
going.
2016. Oh yeah, for sure.
That
That's
was
why.
a fucking letdown. That was fucking
That's why I
terrible.
don't
All right,
have.
hey,
That's why I have Steph.
Look at the
8.
screen. Look at the screen.
How
Right?
we were talking about 2022? Why are you bringing up 2016?
Oh, so
No, I already had it
so
up.
The NBA Finals is 7
Alright.
games, huh?
Look at this game. Okay, let's look at the
Versus
games real quick.
versus
Wait,
Kevin
is that
Durant
game
getting
7 where he had
swept
17 points?
in the first round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
went to the
this
last
is
game of
why
the
Steph
season.
will never. I mean, this is one of the reasons why Steph will never be in my top 5 is because of 2016. Like that, that's just one of the reasons. Like,
Yeah,
4.5.
I agree with that.
Look
It's
at his
like-
turnovers
wait,
too.
It's like
wait.
weird.
4 of
wait.
15 is
Come on,
crazy.
bro.
God,
No,
That's
no,
terrible,
no,
bro.
no.
Look
That's
at his
my
turnovers
problem.
too.
It's no
Five,
answer to that, bro.
26%.
Four, four,
All right,
and four.
Come
please
on,
pull
bro.
Katie's numbers.
You
You
said he
cannot
could
defend that,
never.
bro.
How could he never?
Never be a top 5.
You can never say never. If he wins 3
oh yeah,
more
no,
rings, he's in
I'm
your
not
top
going.
5.
Steph will personally not be in my top 5 all time. No,
If he wins 3 more rings, he's in your top 5.
3 off. That's not gonna happen.
All right, so
No,
it's
but
not.
He'll,
never.
he'll win.
You
I
just
think he'll
doubt it.
win 1. I think he'll win 1 more, but 3. Nah.
All right, you
I
just
don't
doubt
even
it.
know
but
if
it's
he'll
not
win
never
one
okay.
more.
Yeah, I
really
don't think
know
he's
about
winning
that.
another one. No way.
Yo,
It depends on if
Love,
they
do me a
somehow pick
favor.
up the defense.
And it's crazy because like
Love, do me a favor.
even then, KD still
Pull
had better
Katie's
stats
numbers.
than Steph in that
I've
finals.
won his
Wait, he still is
finals.
better. What?
His
Yeah, I said
finals in
KD still had
2012.
better stats than Curry in
No,
that
no,
finals.
no. Boston Celtics.
That's the crazy
numbers.
part.
They ain't going nowhere as long as Jordan Poole on that team, bro.
That's a little nasty because
Comparing Steph Curry
cook,
in
what?
the NBA
That's
Finals.
a
What?
little
How is that
nasty.
nasty, bro?
No, I'm
Let
saying
him
that's
cook.
a little nasty because like Jordan Poole did kind of like he was like shit the 1-2 in that Nugget series. He was averaging like 25 something around that nature, shooting like 60% from the field. Like he
Cooking
was
that
major.
fake MVP.
That's what I'm saying. He was major in the
Oh
playoff.
my
Like,
gosh, Jokic is not a fake
Yeah,
MVP. Come on, y'all.
That's because Curry allowed him to
Cook that-
flourish. Curry was
cook that
coming off the
fake
bench
MVP.
that
Curry
series.
came off the bench.
Yeah,
for
he
Jordan
was allowing
Poole.
him to flourish.
Oh my gosh,
no,
bro. He
no,
was
no,
he was coming back from an injury, bro. Now I know y'all are trolling,
Bro,
Y'all are
bro.
trolling.
Nah, hell.
Allowing him to flourish is a
Bro,
like, bro, this nigga didn't want to
allowing
play.
him to flourish.
most stars would not come off the bench and do that. They'll in the playoffs. Come on, bro. They'll be like, come on, give me my
Bro,
spot
please
back. You
stop
going
me
on the
riding,
bench?
bro.
No, he knew what was best. He said, "Let me let young blood cook because he's better than me right now."
That's being unselfish.
And that was
letting the
true.
young guy flourish,
KD
man.
in
Is
the
that not
first
what it
3
is?
games in the series was bad, and then KD in the second half of Game 4 was bad.
I mean, but look at the points though. 26 compared to 22
Oh my
in the finals.
god,
What are we
This
talking
nigga
about?
was stat padding.
what does
bro.
that mean?
I mean,
Stat,
no,
no,
stat pad, they
that's
almost
actually
won it.
stat
Hey,
padding.
I'm
That's
not gonna
actually
lie
stat
though.
padding.
I'm not gonna lie. Allen Iverson might have been super inefficient, but look at those points, bro. Look at those points.
Yeah, that's what he had to do.
Wait, I'm not sure
he was
why
a-
you brought up Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
just
that
to
was pretty
hate, but-
nasty. Yeah, that was nasty. That was
No, I don't. I don't
23,
even have.
27.
I don't even have
That
Allen
was
Iverson in my
nasty.
top 30, bro. I don't have him in my top 30, bro. Get him out of here. Get
No,
Allen
but
Iverson
I'm
out.
not sure why you brought him
Yo,
up.
you got
Yeah,
Oscar
that
over
was
him
like
though.
That was a mean straight, like for no reason. Like
Who the most
No, I'm just
overrated
saying
player
because
all
Allen
time?
Iverson scores a bunch of points, but it was super
Most
inefficient,
overrated?
even for the time.
John
No, but
Stockton.
why did you say that?
yeah,
Because
like
you're
Vince
saying look
Carter.
at the point. You're saying look at the points for
Vince Carter.
KD when he
I think
did it
it's
super inefficiently. Like
I think
what?
it's John Stockton. I think he's the most overrated.
I think it's Vince
no,
Carter.
it is
I think
Stockton
it's
for
Vince
sure.
Carter.
Stockton
Yeah,
Most
did.
overrated either
I would say
Stockton or
Stockton then like
Iverson.
CP3, CP0.
CP0 is crazy.
Yeah, those two are
Wait,
the most
you
overrated.
talking about the most overrated player of all time?
No,
yeah,
like
most
playmaker.
overrated player of all time is either
Is
either
Draymond
John
Green.
Stockton or
Draymond
Allen
Green.
Iverson.
Oh yeah, no, Draymond Green he's in the top 5 too.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with the
no,
donkey?
Wait,
Gotta be Draymond
overrated?
Green. Yes.
Draymond's overrated.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he is.
I don't think anyone has him in like a top anything though.
Like I'm
That's-
hearing
bro.
people say that Draymond is the best defender ever. Like when you're saying that type of
What?
shit,
Who says that? Come on,
Bro,
I've
I'm
never
seeing-
Outliers. Don't bring that up. That's an outlier.
I'm seeing-
You
but
can't
there's
do some
also
shit
people
like
saying
That's an outlier.
Draymond
Ain't no
should be
way.
top
I've
75.
seen
Is he
people.
that far off?
I've seen people say he's top 10 defense. I
Yeah.
never heard of number
No,
one.
there are some
I think
people
Draymond's a
saying
top
he was
30
top
defender
75.
ever, but saying he's like top 20 is none.
You
I
don't
think he's top
Draymond's
30.
a top 20 defender?
No,
of
I
all
think he's
time?
a top. He's a top 30, 35 defender maybe.
Are you sure that he's
Yeah.
Like
on
the
even?
farthest,
I
like
think
the farthest,
he might be better than 10.
yeah,
Yeah.
the farthest I can go is like maybe top 40. You know, because
Name
like
me 10 defenders better right now.
Right
right
now
now,
in the league.
No.
In
Just
the
right
league,
saying-
now,
so,
just name me 10.
right now,
Oh,
like
wait,
all
wait,
time.
wait,
We're talking about all
No, I
time.
was saying
I could do that right now if you.
Yeah,
no, I
name
was
me
saying
we
10.
all
can definitely
time.
no. Wait. We can
You want me to do that right
definitely
now? I
name
can
that.
cook up
That's
some right now.
Yeah.
No, when
I'm
I
not
said
saying
when
you
I
can't.
Tim
I
Duncan.
just want to hear it.
no when I said I hear people
Tim
say
Duncan.
Draymond, it's all time, not currently.
If you want to
Tim
talk all
Duncan.
time, I could probably name 25 maybe.
Tim
You got
Duncan.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
All right,
You
all
got
right. Do 10 first.
you got
Tim
Hakeem
Duncan.
Olajuwon.
No. I'll do it. Tim Duncan. Kevin Garnett.
Overrated. Top of the
Hakeem
list.
Olajuwon,
Hakeem
David
Olajuwon.
I'm kidding.
Mutombo,
Wait, no,
Ron
let him get
Artest,
it up.
Gary
Ben Wallace.
Payton, Ron Artest,
Ben
Ben
Wallace.
Wallace, Ron Artest.
Dennis Rodman.
I got Ron Artest better than Draymond too.
Pippen.
I mean, hold on, though.
Kevin
we gotta
Garnett.
value-
Peyton.
Kevin Garnett.
Alonzo Mourning.
Peyton.
Alonzo Moore. I'm a Heat fan, bro.
Alonzo Mourning was a great
No.
defender. In the post.
Hey,
In the post.
Mar.
You can even go back. You can
You
even
do
go back
not
like
watch Charlotte games then. You did not
Joe
watch them
Russell.
in Charlotte. Quick
Nah,
point.
you're right.
Russell.
I didn't.
Drew
So
Holiday.
y'all can keep going.
Phil Russell.
Bill Russell, yeah.
Y'all say Gary Payton?
J. Kidd.
Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
You see,
LeBron.
I feel like
Gary Payton.
Yeah, LeBron is a
Tony
much better
Tony
defender than he
Allen,
was at his
Shane
peak.
Battier,
I feel like y'all
Sean
discrediting
Marion,
how
Bruce
valuable.
Bowen.
Bryson Chandler at that point.
Tayshaun Prince.
Oh yeah,
Like, we can
Tayshaun
keep-
Prince
we
was
can
such
keep
a
going.
bro. Tayshaun Prince
We can
put
keep
Kobe
going.
in a straitjacket in 2004.
That's fact.
David
Y'all
Robinson.
been
David Robinson.
I think we got to give some credit to Drew Holiday too, because he did clamp
David
up
Rob-
Damian Lillard.
David Robinson.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh,
Holiday?
bro. Drew Holiday be
Kawhi
clamping
Leonard.
up all these dudes, bro. Him and his big booty,
No,
bro.
that's
Kawhi
Bro,
Leonard. Good
bro, there's no way you
conversation.
said that on live.
yeah, no, that was.
No.
Bro, let
That
him
was-
cook, bro. Y'all have
No,
issue with
no,
showing
we
up,
cannot
bro.
let-
This is the issue.
we
with
cannot
No
let
y'all.
that
homo,
cook.
bro. No homo, bro.
No,
No homo.
No, you didn't need to say no homo, bro. This is what
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Waco-
Mars to pull up.
Yeah,
Kirilenko.
no,
No, I'm pretty sure
Kirilenko
we're
better
like
than Draymond
25. I
defensively?
think we're at 25 names right now, so we're getting close.
I think a lot of those names is, in the nicest way I could say, bullshit.
Shit, at this point, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, a lot of those names.
What's
is
wrong with
bullshit.
that? Andre's not that big.
Draymond top 15 lock.
Sheed Wallace.
I think he
Nah,
Top 15
damn it.
defender. Oh, okay, I'll be nice and say top 25. I'm not saying top.
Peace out, Crispy. Lucky. Lucky's a better defender.
Shit, at this point, Nikola Jokic.
Y'all kind
Baby
of
Tron?
forgetting like
Well, no,
He's
Gian-
better than
Giannis,
Herb
Giannis,
Jones.
Bam
Giannis.
Adebayo, Giannis.
Bam is not a better defender.
Herb. Y'all
I'll
said
take
Herb?
Bam. I'll
Hold
take
on.
Bam as a defender.
I'll take
Yeah,
Bam as
I'll
a
take
Bam
defender
over
talent.
Draymond.
I'll take a lot
I
of these
would
guys
probably
talent wise,
take,
but you can't.
Jaren Jackson Jr. I'll take him as a
Joe
defender.
Harris.
Yeah, Jaren
I would take
Jackson.
Joe
all
Harris.
right,
Take Joe
I'm
Harris,
saying.
bro. There ain't no way.
I would
At
take
this point,
DeAndre Ayton for sure.
Ben Kardashian.
I don't even know what that is, to be
Ben
honest.
Simmons,
What the
Ben-
fuck?
Yo,
Ben
Noah,
Simmons. Ben
come on,
Simmons, bro. I'm
man.
talking about Ben Simmons, bro.
No, actually, Simmons was better than Draymond.
Oh yeah, Ben Simmons was like all defensive caliber player for like 2-3 years in a row.
Pete,
Paint
I think it was
defense is
2020
way
Pete
to
more
Simmons is better
valuable,
than Pete
though.
Draymond.
No, but that's
yes,
crazy
Crispy.
because Ben Simmons can actually guard
Good.
guards. It's crazy.
Good. Lucky.
Hold
has
on, Bill
all-time
Russell.
impact.
Keep going.
Wilt Chamberlain's
George
underrated
Mikan.
defender.
George
Keep going.
Mikan.
George Mikan. Keep going.
Bro,
Tommy Hezonja.
Kevin Garnett. Did y'all forget KG?
Kareem.
They been say Garnett. They
Rudy
been say
Gobert.
Kareem.
No,
Rudy
someone
Gobert.
I
said
ain't say
no.
Kareem, actually.
No, that one dude from
I think
Tommy
we
had
Rudy
one.
Gobert.
I think his name
Wes
was
Unseld. Go ahead.
No. Someone from PC said that KG's a top 5 perimeter defender ever.
Earl the Pearl
That's
Monroe was
big
better.
cat right there.
Yeah, someone in PC said that. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Fuck no. What?
Is he a top
You-
5 perimeter
yeah, to be
defender on
honest,
the
there's
Suns
no
right now?
way.
No,
No,
I
Scotty.
told-
You got Scottie Pippen, Rodman,
No, wait,
Michael
wait. To be
Jordan,
honest,
Tony Allen, Kawhi Leonard.
Draymond doesn't have an argument over Brandon Ingram defensively. To be honest,
No,
That
Draymond's a
nigga
top
doesn't even
25
play defense.
player.
Hold on, no, I see Pelicans games, bro. Most of the time with
They just
Ingram, bro,
chatting,
he's
Bro,
bro.
only off a switch.
What are you
I've
talking about? This nigga don't
I've
watch no
seen Pelicans
bro.
game.
Brandon Ingram
I've
is the
seen.
5th best defender in the league, nigga. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Who's the best defender in the league right now?
Bam Adebayo.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
Probably
between
being
Jaren-
honest,
Bam. It's
Jaren
between
Jackson. Jaren Jackson.
Giannis.
being
Jackson.
honest, probably
Robert Williams up there.
probably
Brook
Wait,
Lopez.
I haven't been watching
Listen, probably
Celtics games. Has Robert Williams been playing?
No.
No.
He
This
missed
nigga just been hurt,
the
dog.
first like 30 games of the season.
He's
but
been
after that,
hurt. He's been hurt, or sometimes they run like small ball lineups where they put Horford at the 5 and JT at the 4.
Yeah, if Robert Williams was healthy and banging, bro, y'all would be like a top 2 defense.
Healthy and what?
Brook Lopez too.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
one of them
didn't mean it
too.
like that. Pause. My bad.
That was
Pause.
a wild statement, man. Jesus.
No, I tell you what though, Horford played some great defense on Giannis last year in the playoffs.
Every time he
plays
plays him
great.
in the
It
playoffs,
was more of a team effort.
Yeah, it was, but
No, it
Horford was playing
definitely
good
was.
individual defense.
Yeah,
But
like point of
hey,
attack.
Yeah,
He
Giannis
was
was still
definitely playing
averaging,
good
what was it, like 34, 12, and 6?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but on terrible efficiency.
Yeah,
Like
he was
shitty,
not. He
like
wasn't shooting.
bad efficient.
Yeah, he couldn't
Terrible.
shoot anywhere outside of 3
Hey, y'all
feet in
tell
that
Mars to
series.
pull up.
Lamar's.
But I tell you what, Giannis has made some great strides playmaking. He's made some good strides with like playing in half court sets, especially this year. Has he been has
to
he
be
been-
honest, Giannis should be winning a chip this year. To be honest,
the Bucks I think are going to win it all this year, in my opinion, because they're going to step up their game in the playoffs.
barring injury
I got
and
them.
barring the Warriors, there shouldn't be a team to beat them. Maybe the Lakers, maybe.
Oh
But-
god, y'all think the Lakers get into the finals? Come on,
bro,
I can see it. I can see it.
They're
happening.
sleepers.
it is.
They're
I can see it
sleepers.
happening
I
for
think
sure.
they're sleepers.
See,
I-
Like if they play the Nuggets first round, I'm not betting against the
think their
Lakers.
ceiling is a conference finals. I don't think they'll make it to the finals.
no. I mean, seriously. I mean, they're already beating up on that fat nigga Jokic. First round.
Bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. Jokic is
Moving
him.
on.
Come on, y'all.
Moving on, they're beating that fake thug, John Morant.
Oh yeah, I don't like
And then-
Ja.
And then moving on,
That
I
boy
mean,
Demetrius.
no, I mean to be honest, they low-key might have to go against the Clippers or the Suns. They are losing against they are losing against the Clippers, and they'll probably beat the Suns. So, I mean, shit.
I don't know. Will they Will they lose against the Clippers?
Yes, because
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at like all around, like Robert Covington's impact, Paul George's impact, Russell Westbrook revenge impact, Marcus Morris impact, and
I'm
I mean
sorry,
you honestly can't bet, you honestly cannot deny Kawhi Leonard's greatness in the playoffs. So that's definitely gonna be a lot to handle.
I agree with you on Kawhi, but like with the Clippers, it's more so about Paul George. Like, what we gonna get out of Paul George? Are we gonna get the Paul George that's, you know what I'm saying, balling out like he was in 2021, or are we gonna get the
last time
we gonna get the
seen
hot and
Paul
cold
George,
Paul George?
the last time you see Paul George in the playoffs, we already knew what happened. So
Yeah, Paul George in 2021 took that Suns team to 6 games. It was crazy.
Like, he definitely balled out, but it's like he only does that when it's like when it's expectations on Paul George, he does not meet them. When there's no expectations on him, that's when he balls
the
out.
point. I don't think anyone has expectations for them because of how injured they've been. People are like, they're not going to have chemistry. They're not going to be able to make it click in the playoffs. So I wouldn't say they don't have the most expectations.
No excuses, because Kawhi's been playing. Paul George
it's definitely no excuses.
Everybody's been healthy.
Oh yeah.
There's
I think that they
excuse.
should at least make the conference finals. If they don't, that'll be disappointing.
Like, if they don't, like, honestly, I see them as like, if they don't make the conference finals, they might break the team up, because it's like it's been what's going on 4 years now, and
wait. How long was Kawhi's initial contract? Was it 3 or 4 years?
I think it was a 4-year deal. Then he signed an extension. But I mean, like, It's been 4 years, and they haven't met expectations at all. Like they should have at least made the finals
but
1 year.
Injuries and disappointment.
Facts.
I mean,
so.
they had their chance in the
2020
bubble.
2020, they blew a 3-1
Like
lead.
2020 was their chance, and you blow a 3-1 lead to Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
so
Jokic. Say
No,
Jokic
Jamal
too.
Murray.
Come on, bro. Say
Jamal
Jokic.
Murray,
Jokic?
Say Jokic, bro.
Jamal Murray,
cut
and
it
Bro,
out,
why do y'all hate Jokic,
it out.
bro?
Paul
Cut it out,
Millsap.
bro.
Bro, why do y'all hate
Jeremy
Jokic,
Grant?
bro?
Jeremy Grant impact?
There's no way, bro. Y'all
that's
saying
serious?
Jeremy Grant impact, bro.
Not gonna lie to you, MPJ was playing some good D.
Bro, yeah, bro. He was giving the D, bro. But
All right,
like,
bro. All right.
Okay, alrighty.
All right, my nigga.
all right, bro. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
How can y'all not say that Jokic has amazing impact when he breaks every analytic known to man?
Bro, because the analytics, that's not winning you
No,
playoff
because
games, bro.
Niggas
Niggas don't care about math, skip ball, bro. Come on.
I'm
So
saying, bro,
expecting
like,
Jokic. No.
I don't
Listen
watch.
to what you're
talk to me,
I
saying.
don't watch
me, bro.
basketball
Talk to me.
games. I don't watch basketball games with a calculator in my hand.
That's a
Oh my
fact.
gosh.
I don't want to look up Vorp every week to see who's leading it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you're
Yeah, like,
saying
fucking
so you're saying that
geek-ass
Jokic
shit.
doesn't have impact and he can't win playoff games, but you're expecting him to beat last year the Warriors with Will Barton, Aaron Gordon,
No, I don't
Monte
know.
Morris, Bones Highland.
No.
Like
No.
what?
I have no
Hold on,
expectations. I have no expectations for Jokic because I know how overrated he is.
So
I mean,
averaging
well, that's all you
27, 14, and 8, 25, 11, and 10 is overrated. On historic efficiency. Historic.
Nigga,
No, the
Westbrook
reason-
averaged 31, 30, 10, and 10, and they were still calling him overrated. It's not about the numbers.
Wait, who?
It's
Who's
his
averaging
it's about
game.
the impact, bro. It's about the impact, bro.
No,
Like,
Westbrook.
The
like all the-
impact.
no,
So
like,
he finally has his two best players who are star caliber, not all-star, star caliber players, and he finally gets them to the 1 seed with a healthy cast, and that's not impact.
No, I'm saying his impact. Like, we're always talking about his offense. Why are we not talking about his defense?
bro.
Like,
we already know what's
why
gonna
are we-
happen playoff time.
Like, why is
We
it always
already know
about his
what's gonna
playmaking? Why is it never about his defense, which is one of the biggest reasons why they're going to lose and they're never going to make it far?
Oh yeah, I
He
agree.
is-
They're not going to make it far because of their team defense, because of how bad it's.
No.
Right, no, because of Jokic. Because of Jokic.
defense.
Because
Okay,
they got good,
and that's
no,
what
because they
happened
got
to
good
him.
defense.
That's what's happened to Embiid in the past three playoffs.
Someone's might join. He's gonna eat through all of y'all.
Okay,
Wait,
bet.
He
wait,
might
who's
join.
eating?
He might join. It's
All right,
killer.
bet.
It's killer.
It doesn't make
Killer.
any sense. So, but can't you use that same logic for
Okay,
Embiid
bet.
when Embiid was getting killed in the pick and rolls by Trey Young,
No
by literal the
excuses, bro.
Raptors?
No, it's
No excuses, though.
no excuses, bro. You know why?
Please
Because
stop trying to excuse
you know why?
Jokic not playing no
Because
D.
that's what I'm saying. Because like in the past, he had Austin Rivers and the backups and play, but everybody is healthy, bro. And he got KCP, Aaron Gordon on his teams. He got
That's the
Bruce
point.
Brown.
Yes, this year
He got
there will
Bruce
be no
Brown.
excuses.
That's what I'm saying. It's no excuses, bro. So like when he gets packed up in the first and second round after finishing the season as the first seed, and he fuck around might win MVP after he gets all of this regular season praise from the media and all this bullshit, and when he loses in the playoffs, we're gonna see.
But
And
I
he's
don't
gonna
understand.
get it.
But it's a regular season award. I don't understand what the argument is.
No, I'm saying that he's getting all of this praise for this regular season stat pad and shit, but in the playoffs, when it matters the most, that offense is not outweighing the defense that's gonna fuck his team up.
But against the number one ranked defense, let me actually look what he averaged against the.
No.
Once again, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga.
Once again, you're talking about his offense. I'm talking about his defense.
Pull up his defensive averages.
I'm talking about his defense where he's not even contesting shots on pick and rolls.
About,
It's a fucking layup line.
Dude,
like
the fucking Spurs shot 19 for 32 on him.
The Spurs shot 19 for 30 against Jokic. We're talking about a team that's tanking, trying to get Wembanyama.
Yeah, bro.
And they're
bro.
having
That is
killer.
disgraceful.
And they're
That's
having
a
a fucking field day
disgrace.
against them.
That's a disgrace.
And then another game.
Hello, guys.
What's good, bro?
Hey, killer. I just want to ask you this: has Jayson Tatum fell off?
He
Yo, what
fall
kind of
off from
picture
his
is this,
existence. His existence is fall off. Like, I saw him since like 2018. Like, Jayson Tatum is Paul George with
I agree with
PR.
that. You cooking, bro. You cooking?
Why did they say my favorite cooking?
You said he Paul George,
Bro,
with PR.
I came back from eating
Jason
some
Tatum
pizza.
is not an all-time great
I,
player.
I came back from eating some pizza. This nigga cooking already. Damn.
Yeah, this nigga came in this bitch cooking, bro.
Bro, Jason
Like,
Tatum is not.
At least
It's
thing
not the
about
all-time
Paul
great player
George is Paul George is
Nigga, cut it out.
at least consistent in regular season, and he sucked at time. Like Paul George will have like consistent series, but he will fuck up at crucial game. Tatum will have routine bad series. Like, yeah, I'm sucking for beginning and I will suck till I end. Like, like thing is,
proper Tatum.
This nigga cooking, bro. This nigga cooking.
like,
Why y'all letting
like,
him cook?
like, thing is, y'all, he tricked y'all into thinking that he is elite defender just because he blocked one Kevin Durant shot in last year playoff.
Go ahead, keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking. Nah, I'm here. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Is that your mic, bro?
I'm in my headphone and I'm using a damn Android phone.
What's wrong with Android?
No,
Hey, why
okay,
y'all
so to
laughing?
answer y'all, Jokic last year averaged 31, 13, and 6 with a steal and a half. And a
No,
block
pull up his
against the Warriors.
defensive
Pull up. What about his
averages,
defense,
bro.
bro? What about
Okay,
Yeah, the
and
Warriors,
I can-
dude.
I
The
can-
Warriors,
I
the
can
Warriors
pull up-
were. They wouldn't like Jokic.
Yes.
You could not hide him.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
like,
yes, that's literally that's what they would do.
yeah, he
They would
was
do that against
horrendous
anything with a
defensive.
weak
We
big
get
on
it.
perimeter defense.
Like,
No,
nobody walk
nigga.
around and
No,
say
nigga.
he's second coming of Dikembe Mutombo. Nobody
No,
say
no,
he's
no,
Alonzo Mourning.
Look, bro. Look.
Stop making
Nobody
excuses for him,
says
then.
that.
Oh, bro.
Why is he cooking?
Bro, you're giving him excuses, bro. This is what we saying.
Yeah, bro. Stop
This
making
is what we
excuses
saying.
for him,
No.
man.
He's
Look,
cooking though.
Okay. So like, anyone remember year of 2018 in NBA?
Yeah.
Any of you?
Yeah.
How many of you all were watching basketball back then?
I was watching.
I remember
was watching.
AD being a top 10 player that time. Crazy. Probably
Not top
five.
10, he was top 5. Yes.
Yeah,
And
top 5.
you know, the best player
feel
in the
like y'all-
league. The
Think
best
Embiid.
player in the
I feel like
league
that's
in
what y'all are
2018 was an atrocious defensive player. I'm talking about LeBron James.
Really not hard.
Just randomly hated on LeBron, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why
He
we
was
shit on LeBron for
horrendous
that?
defender.
Nigga
He
randomly
was
hated on LeBron.
horrendous defender.
No, let's stay on
Nigga,
Jokic.
LeBron
Let's
made
stay
the
on
finals,
Jokic.
nigga.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
my
Let's stay on
point
Jokic.
is,
Let's stay on
Tatum
Like-
on defense in the playoffs.
thing is, we have like a lot of
Plus,
great
you
players
also
being.
fail to realize that a center's defense is
more
way more
important.
It's a
impactful.
way
It's
more
so-
valuable
it's so
than a
much
forward
important.
defense. I get it. Like center is much more valuable to his team
Yeah, so why-
defense
wait,
compared.
why'd you hate on
And when you
LeBron
got a
like
bad defender, why are we giving him excuses? Why are we not talking about that? We keep talking
so
about.
are you talking about
I mean,
are you talking about just because I promise you Joel Embiid is not a good perimeter defender at all.
He's way better
Wait,
than Embiid.
what?
I mean, he's way
Bro,
better than
stop bringing
Jokic.
up
No,
He's
but no,
not.
both of
Like
them,
you
both of them
ain't
are
blowing
bad.
by Joel
Both
Embiid.
of them
Like
are bad perimeter defenders.
Bro,
So, like,
stop
bro,
bringing up
like-
Embiid to
Like,
try to escape Jokic from
Yeah,
like
yeah,
let's
yeah.
talk.
He's in
Let's
the
stay on topic
MVP
about
race,
Jokic.
though.
Let's
if
stay on
your
topic
point
about
is,
Jokic.
if your point of criticism is that
I know y'all are talking
that
about
he
y'all
is
y'all are
very
talking
bad
about-
defensively at a position which is
So-
kind of premium
so-
position from
oh my
defense,
gosh.
then I get your criticism. I
I
get where you're coming from.
bro. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, I posted a link in the chat. Literally, go and watch.
Say
You
what?
said what, bro? You went up.
Jokic is a fine defender. That's the problem, though. He wants to win at the highest level. He has to be a good defender at the center
He has to.
position.
Like if he can at least be an average defender, then it's like okay,
He
they can make some
actually is
noise.
an average defender. That's just the problem.
Like
He's
Jokic
average in the
in
playoffs.
passing
You have
lanes?
LeBron James and
Look-
Giannis up to
like-
Kukoc. It's
like,
Y'all
when
don't
you-
talk
like-
about this.
like
Jokic in
average.
passing lanes is crazy.
Like,
I think he's
That's
hey,
what I'm saying.
can
Like
we-
when we talk
this-
about. No, that's what I'm saying.
Can
Like when
we stop the passing lane argument? Like the passing lane argument is used by Allen Iverson
Yeah.
fan who
No,
try
no.
to defend that he
Yeah,
is
James
good
Harden is
defender.
passing
Let me-
lanes for
let me-
fun.
No,
get
it's
this
a
off, bro. Let me-
positive free.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we talking about Jokic, why is that the only thing that's a positive? Him in the passing lanes. Why can't he be a interior defender? Why can't he rim protect? Why can't he get
Cause
some
he
stops
is
on the?
white and slow. That's why.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, that was
Racism.
wow, that was
That's great, bro.
yeah, no. You came here nasty, bro. But
Yeah, bro. Bro,
What did he say, bro? My mic went no, my
Mark
headphones
Eaton
went
was
out. What did he
white,
say?
nigga, Mark Eaton was white, nigga.
What did he say? What did
But
he say? Was it
it's
because Jokic is white?
1980s and people were on coke, so it doesn't matter.
nigga talking
They
about
were on
What are you
coke
talking about? Nigga, what are you talking about?
this nigga talking about.
I don't know what he's saying, but he's cooking though. He's cooking though.
I'm just
Hey,
feed-
Brought up
I'm
Jokic
with you,
skin
Killer.
color
Hey,
like
love.
fucking
Hey,
Mark Eaton
no,
wasn't
Noah
white.
said Adam back.
I bet.
But yeah, bro. Like we
Sorry,
gotta talk about Jokic's
something was
defense,
on my
bro.
mic, but basically I sent a link in the
That
chat.
nigga mad racist.
Like literally,
That's
if you
crazy.
go to the end of that game against the 76ers, literally what they did was they got Embiid in every pick and roll.
Yes, no.
And
Why you
that's the
talking about
point
Embiid,
no,
bro?
but
We're talking
okay,
about
so
Jokic.
I know, no, that's my point. With every big man, they're going to get hunted in pick and roll situation because they're not going to be able to guard any kind of perimeter
No, but
player.
Jokic.
No, but
Jokic is still
Jokic,
getting abused in the
Jokic
paint,
is.
even if
That's
he
what I'm
drops.
saying, bro.
I
That's what I'm
think
like. It's
the
not even.
question for Denver is, can their offense keep their head above water so that defense ain't detrimental enough?
Right.
Wait, what?
I can agree with that, but
He's
even
saying
with
if
that,
their offense has to be so great, so their defense, like basically saying that they would have
he's
to
saying
just
can the
outscore
offense.
teams to
Yeah,
win,
that's
right?
basically.
It's not even their
I will
defense though.
never-
It's
I will
mostly
never
their
Can
agree
they
with
rim
pull 2021 Brooklyn net?
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
bring that
mostly
up.
it's mostly
That's
their
funny.
rim
But that's
protection
different
though.
though. You had James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin
Why are
That's
we
what I'm
Durant.
saying.
talking
You
like
had
their defense is
had
like? I know
three
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
mid,
the
but
elite
like
scorers.
it's not
Yeah,
bad.
like you had way more
'Cause-
firepower on that Nets team than this current Nuggets team.
I mean, the
And-
inherent idea is,
They had
can
like
a
three dudes
good
who averaged more than
defensive
35,
team
25.
overcome their bad defensive deficiency?
Like, on
That's
that-
my question.
On that Nets team, you had three true number. Like you had three people that could be a number one option on any team on a playoff
That's
team.
also true.
Yeah, but like,
Kyrie, I don't know about Kyrie
You had, like,
now.
On the Boston,
You
on the
had, like,
Celtics,
three-
2018 Boston Celtics.
Yeah, it was
I
different
don't
with
know
Brooklyn
about
because you had
Kyrie.
like three top.
20
You had like three top like 20, like three top 15 to 20 players in the league that time.
You had three top.
You had
Yeah.
three of the elite
You-
of the elite scorers. You had
That's
James
a fact.
Harden and Kevin Durant, who was like top 10 in scoring.
Like
Like-
at that point,
And you have
But
Kyrie too,
still,
who's
man,
debatable.
at that
still,
point,
like,
KD and Harden were both top five offensive
2010s,
players.
like, let me go back for time for you all. 2010's Phoenix Suns nearly sweep San Antonio Spurs and nearly beat a really good defensive Laker team.
Because of their
And
offense.
now let's go back, even
Defense.
back. Let's go something recent for you all. 2080 Cavalier make fucking NBA final if you wanna go there. And Warriors after KD trade weren't some defensive juggernaut either. So like it's modern NBA, and there is a chance that a team
Is he
which
doing
is
this on
really proficient offensive team can have a chance to have a great playoff run.
Damn, you just eat.
No.
through all of us.
What did he say?
You just eat through all of us.
No. We don't praise.
Was he talking about the Cavs?
Like
We
I'm
don't
not
praise
like.
just
Yeah,
winning
he
That's
said
what I'm
out
saying.
and
Like,
shit.
like, bro, I'm not about to praise you if
Jokic
you're
has
making
to
it.
win a chip.
That's what I'm saying. He has to at least get to the finals, bro. I'm not praising no conference final appearance. You're the first.
Yeah,
seed.
especially if you win
Like,
the MVP. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're
imagine-
a
Yes,
three-peat
I
MVP,
agree.
first, like
I
and then
don't
first
think
team-
he's winning the third MVP though. I don't
So-
think
so-
he's
so he has to
winning
get to
that.
the-
You're
He
an
has to get to the
outlier though.
finals.
Most people think he's either winning it or Joel Embiid. It's either Joel Embiid
Well, he's
or
definitely
Jokic.
a
and most
contender. He's
people
definitely
think
like
he's
top
Jokic.
four.
He's a
He's a
What
top
contender.
four.
I
He's a-
think,
he's a
what
top
four.
you
That's what I'm
think,
saying.
He's
kinda
a top
does
four
not
contender.
matter.
Yeah.
What matter is what
And honestly, I
MVP
think-
voter decide.
I think
Like-
the Nuggets are more in favorites to come out the West now because of Kevin Durant's injury. So
Yeah, if
So I
Kevin
think
Durant
Yeah,
doesn't come back,
100%.
like Denver's like one or two. Like
I think they're top three. I think they're top three candidates.
because
to
the
make finals
Warriors
in
are
the
not
West.
going to win if they can't win home games. So what do you make it like? So what makes them think that if they
They're
can't even
not.
win home games
And-
against the
and-
regular season,
and
how are they
another-
going to win home games against
and
the
the-
playoffs?
And another thing that's going for the Nuggets this year is like the West is so like backwards, where you got teams like the Kings that's like
The
they haven't
Kings
made
and
the
Memphis,
playoffs.
they're frauds. They're gonna
That's what I'm
lose.
saying. Like you got those type of teams that they're the top
The
of the conference.
Kings,
Memphis
the Kings
are
are atrocious defensively. They're
Correct.
atrocious.
They're
That's what I'm
really
saying.
bad. They're gonna have
That's what
their
I'm saying.
offense carry them.
So
Rank
depending on
y'all top
matchups,
state
depending
contenders.
on matchups, the Nuggets they're probably gonna have the advantage in just about every series. So they should make it.
I remember watching the Kings. I forgot who it was against. It was against some Eastern Conference team. They gave up like 4 or 5 open layups in a row. Like the Kings just do not care about defense. Like
Was it against
like,
Milwaukee?
I forgot
Was it-
who it
was
was
it
against.
recently?
They gave up like 4 wide open layups in like a quarter. I was like, what the hell am I watching?
I think it's probably Milwaukee. I think
it was probably Milwaukee. I
Yeah,
think Giannis
'cause-
dropped like 40 on them. I think the last game.
Like
Yeah, I'm
literally
pretty sure because
Sabonis
Brook
doesn't
Lopez
care
could.
about just
Because
defending.
Brook Lopez could just move the floor a bit, so then Sabonis would have to be on him.
Yeah,
But
like
it's just-
who y'all
honestly,
think
they
gonna
just
win
need, they just
the
need
East?
someone.
I was about
If
to
the
say like, yeah,
Kings-
who y'all? Go ahead.
If the Kings can get someone like Jaren Jackson Jr., like his type of build, like a really like elite rim protector and a guy who could space out the floor, dude, that Kings team will be so much better if they just move like if they get like a
Nasty.
5 that could do that,
A
and then
strong
they just
power
put Sabonis
forward.
at the 4.
No, that's fine.
Heck, if they even get someone like
Same
Jared
thing with the Nuggets
Vanderbilt.
too. Same thing with the Nuggets too.
I know, but
Like,
that's the
it's
point.
so
That
many
they would
teams.
have to buy into a scheme though. It's not just one person though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that would help their defense a lot, especially like Jokic and Sabonis defense, where they're not good defensively. It would just help the team better because now they got a rim protector, and especially if you can find someone that could rim protect and space out the floor a bit,
Sakpase.
would
No,
be
that's
better.
Satisfação, gaso.
My boule.
Because then
Hey,
Aaron Gordon would be
man.
replaced, and then who runs the 4? Is it Keegan Murray or is it Harrison Barnes that runs the 4?
I think it's Harrison Barnes.
Then yeah, Barnes would probably be replaced, and then
They
it would
play
be,
But
the
I mean,
same
like
role on defense,
Triple
damn it.
J would make so many teams like a contender or like a title favorite. He's just that good of a player. Like any team, like if you put him on the Nuggets next to Jokic, like that shit would be like OD because he
I
would
think
cover
it's
up.
Like
play style.
before even coming to the draft, he was touted as like one of historically great defending player. And honestly, he's living up to that hype.
Yeah, it's just his
Ooh.
offense hasn't lived up to the hype. Like he was supposed to be the next AD, but he's not close. He's not AD yet, but he's pretty damn good, especially on the defensive end.
Wait, who are we talking about? Who are we
Talk
talking about?
about Triple
Aaron
J.
Jackson.
Triple J.
Triple J.
Yeah,
Y'all talk about Jokic in the playoffs. Y'all don't worry about Triple J in the playoffs being exposed.
Jokic is
Triple
great.
J. What do you mean? What do you
The
mean by
thing
getting
that I worry about Triple J in playoff is his like. Can you please not get 5 fouls
Yeah,
in one
exactly.
game?
Yeah,
I mean,
foul
but
trouble.
wait,
There you
wait,
go,
wait.
foul
I
trouble.
was about to say, but like in the playoffs, I don't really see him like getting into foul trouble. Like that's more so like a regular season thing.
Last year in the series against the Timberwolves, I think when I was watching, Jaren Jackson was the problem on defense
Oh, no,
because
you're right.
they were pump faking like a motherfucker.
about that.
He
No,
be
Cat-
flying.
Yeah, Cat had his ass in foul trouble. Definitely did. But I mean,
And
other
he
than that,
dunked
that's
on
probably
too.
Yeah, but he got better as a defender.
Yeah,
I was about to
I'm
say,
pretty
like,
sure like
he's
those
gotten better.
flaws he probably would work on them.
Yeah, he's got
Just
better.
not biting on the fakes and shit like that.
Yeah,
That's easy to work on. Just like honestly, just to not bite on fakes.
Yeah, it's easy to say, but I gotta see it. I'm just asking, like, hey, we gotta see it. I doubt he would still have that problem.
It's true.
It's possible.
Jaren Jackson Jr. just can't buy on fakes, and Ja can't buy guns. So it's pretty
And,
simple.
and there's no reason
That
for
boy
me to think that
Demetrius,
he
crazy.
He fixed it. He still averages like 5 fouls a game.
Yeah.
Like you saying,
Yeah,
he's
you would
fixed it, but he
think
still got the
that
problem.
he would learn just how athletic and like how long his arms are. He wouldn't have to like wait as soon as they jump. Like that's just something you would think he'd be aware of. It's weird.
Yeah, like
But-
his timing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he literally tries to block every shot. It's like you don't have to do that, bro. You can just contest.
Well,
the
yeah,
shot,
I
but-
mean, he should honestly take notes from Giannis. Giannis is able to challenge and help on shots without jumping into the offensive player. Like he knows how to impact shots by like just helping and getting in
Yeah.
the general vicinity.
I mean, that's
something
true,
he should-
but at the same time, Giannis does have like Brook Lopez next to him who can like
Yeah.
give him time to, you know what I'm saying, like give him time to, you know, play that great help
Yeah.
defense. Whereas JJJ,
yeah,
he's
and
playing next to
they
Steven Adams, like he's not
yeah
really-
they are missing one of their better like backup rim protectors in Brandon Clark now.
yeah,
so-
that too. So I mean, like JJJ, he literally has to carry that defense now because they don't have no interior like defender other than him now.
And thing is, he's doing pretty damn good job at that too. Like he can alone carry them to respectable rating, defensive rating by himself alone.
Hey, yo, Killer, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love you, bro. You funny, bro.
Thanks, man.
He speaks facts though. He cooked low.
He cooked low.
Yeah, explain. He cooked low about Steve Nash. The topic was about like Steve Nash and the Mavericks. I was like,
Which no, I gotta go see that, bro.
it was on one of the open gym videos.
Ah,
But-
man,
like,
do you remember which one?
No, it was
It was like
You remember which one?
it was Steve. Just Google Steve Nash overrated legend of winning.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
Over who? Over who?
Overrated legends. He said Steve Nash overrated legend.
Just explain what you and Lo were just going at it because I was watching that shit. That shit was fun. Dude, he was saying
Hey,
like
man,
name
like-
5 good players on the Mavs and shit like during that 2011 run as well.
Yeah.
Jason
That
Terry.
one.
Oh,
Jason
easy.
Terry,
Jason
Josh
Terry.
Howard, my
Jason-
man Jerry Stackhouse, Eric Dampier.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Tyson Chandler was on that team, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyson Chandler, Dirk,
Was in
JJ
2011
Jason
team.
Terry.
I
JJ
think
Barea
Taylor
was not in
Stojakovic was on
NBA
that
at
team,
that
too.
time.
Taylor, Sean Marion.
That's
2011.
2011 squad.
That's 2011.
Oh, I thought y'all were talking about 2011. Never mind.
Oh,
I
wait.
forgot. So was it you that was saying Steve Nash was overrated, or was it Love that was saying it?
Low was saying that.
Yeah.
No, Steve Nash,
It-
in my opinion, is probably a top 10 offensive player ever. In my opinion.
Yeah,
Cool.
he is.
That's not
top
crazy.
10.
Keep on cooking, my guy.
Offensively, he's top 10.
Oh yeah,
That's not crazy.
Just
It's not
like,
crazy.
You don't
Yes,
have to
so-
talk about.
Like how can someone be like a great shooter, top 5 playmaker,
No,
top
he's
5
more than a
passer?
great shooter. Steve Nash is one of the best.
That's what I'm
shooters
saying. Like, how can you be one of the best shooters, a top 5 playmaker, and a top 5
a top 5 passer,
passer.
top 5 facilitator for the floor general. You think?
And lead some of the best offense ever. Like,
and not
that's
be
the
top
point,
10
like,
offensively. Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
literally,
And-
Steve Nash was able to impact offenses to such a high level. I don't even think in his like 3-4 peak stretch in his 2 MVP seasons did he ever average 20. I don't think he did.
No, I think he averaged like 18, right? Was it like 18?
18-ish.
Such a high
18.
level
Though
without
he,
That's-
having
that-
his
that's- that was
averages
still pretty-
increases a lot in playoff. Like he become 80 to
To, like,
22
22.
to 23
Yeah.
in playoff. He was a playoff riser. And one of the nasty agenda law was trying to push that he is a choker. So
that was the biggest problem that was with the Suns is that they weren't a good defensive team, which is kind of like what I see with the Nuggets. So yeah, but
Yep.
Jokic is a better offensive player than Nash. Sorry.
And honestly, just the teams that they had to face were just better.
Like,
yeah, they were
thing
They
facing
had to
is-
play
some
against the
insane
Spurs,
defense.
the Lakers,
Like-
and shit. The
Spurs
Mavs. like,
are literally very, very bad matchup from them. In 2005, when the first matchup, that
If
shit
Steve
was
Nash-
done in 5
yeah.
games.
If Steve Nash was in the West, like I mean the East, like Jason Kidd, he would have went to the finals several times.
Like the audacity
learned-
to use that as an
Depends on the
argument for
team. Depends.
We learned playing a fast pace on
You put
Tim
him in New
Duncan
Jersey. You
is
put him on
not
New
a good
Jersey.
idea.
He still takes them to 2 chips.
Playing
I
a
don't
fast
know.
pace on Tim Duncan is not a good
Yeah,
idea. Suns
okay.
proved that.
Next topic. Do y'all think the East in the early to mid 2000s was garbage? I think it was.
It was one of the worst in history.
Yeah, it was literally really bad.
2000.
I
that
remember
was bad.
seeing, yeah. I remember seeing tickets say
2004
that
and
it was- I was like, bro, it's
2005.
trash. It was
Those
trash.
2 were good years. 2004 to 2006. Those 3 years were kind of really good years. But yeah, except that it's S.
Yeah, the East didn't really get good until like I would say recently, actually.
Like 2 years ago, probably.
Like,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
nah.
now-
If you
now
wanna
the East
go
is the best
back,
conference.
if you wanna go back, East in 80s was dogfight. Like 1980s Eastern Conference was dogfight. 1990 Eastern Conference was dogfight.
Dogfight, yep.
When
'Cause in the
MJ
80s
left,
are you
In the
Are you
80s,
saying
it
the
was the
East-
Pistons.
wait.
It was the Pistons. The Bucks were good at that
Birds,
time.
the
The
Birds,
Bulls.
Celtic,
You had the Bulls with
Dr.
MJ.
J, Dr. J
Yeah,
Sixers.
Philly. You had Philly. Yep. You had MJ later on too.
And there was some random team that
And the
popped off
Celtics.
in 1 year. Like there was in 1984, there was one Bernard King Knicks team.
Yeah, I do. That is, I mean, in my opinion, that is why Magic is. I've seen some people put Magic at like 3 all time, third all time, because like
You are talking about
yeah,
rusty buckets.
yeah, yeah, because Magic was the '80s West was trash. It was not good.
That shit, like, thing is hypocrisy. That's what I call
What
hypocrisy
you
from
mean, bro? They
people.
got George Gervin, freaking George Call.
And
I
LeBron
can't
beat
agree.
super team, my guy.
No, like literally the Lakers were literally the team in the West, and then
Yeah,
George
thing
Gervin
is like
and
people
Hakeem. That
trash
was it. That
LeBron
was
that
literally it.
oh he cannot be better than Kobe and Timmy because he went through S Eastern Conference and motherfucker you have Magic Johnson at this high and he went through a cakewalk west throughout his entirety of his career.
And then when you look
Yeah,
at his team
shit.
too, it was basically a super team with Kareem and
Yeah.
That thing
like,
was
But
like
I have Kobe at like 6 though, 6 all time. That's where I have Kobe.
fair
Right.
enough.
I
I
have him
have Kobe at
694.
Jesus Christ. I have Kobe at 6. Then I have actually I'll go through my list. Actually, y'all tell me this is an L list.
Jordan at 1, LeBron at 2. No. You don't have Kareem at 3. I know that because you said your list. I know you don't have Kareem at 3.
he said Kareem's a fraud.
Yeah, 3 is probably
Hey,
Tim.
but when Low debates though, like one thing what I want to say is when he debates, like he tries to bait you, like he baits you into saying like something dumb, like I don't know. He's like very like
No, no, no,
manipulative.
no,
Like,
no.
he would try
And
to
it works on ticket
Low's
every
best
single
argument
time.
he
is
works
this.
literally work.
Low best argument is he will use one statement you say and he will try to make you consistent to that same context against when you make another statement. Like, yeah, he will try to go for your logic consistencies.
Well, I mean that is a good debate logic to have is to be consistent. So
Like, depend. Like,
okay, I'll go through my list. This is an order.
Ah, Noah, Cook, you're by yourself.
amen.
Noah, you're gonna cook by yourself. We're by here. Go ahead and talk, bruh.
Yeah, so your list.
It's your list.
I'll put him on a solo layout.
Wait, what?
No, I just put you in the
We put
solo layout. I'll just fix like checking out the settings and shit.
Yeah. So we can still see you. So Cook. Sir.
All right.
Hey, what's good, Bank? And Noah's about to say his top 10 right now. I want to hear Killer's top 10 too. Y'all can say your top 10s. I'll go with mine first because I already know mine. Mine is I think the only one you might not agree is Kobe Bryant, but I have MJ 1, LeBron 2, Kareem 3, Kobe 4, Tim Duncan 5. 6 and 7 is between Shaq and Hakeem. 6 and 7 is interchangeable with Shaq and Hakeem. 8 is Bird, 9 is Magic, 10 is Steph.
Oh man, I think everyone has almost the same top 10. We just have it interchanged. Ooh,
Yeah,
What's your
not
top 10,
having
bro?
not having Bill in the top 10 is kind of controversial.
No, I mean personally, I air attacks anything before the 70s.
You don't think
Oh, Bill
so-
Russell. Bill Russell is literally
Okay.
at 11. I just don't put him top 10.
Okay, I will.
that's how much read you got.
I will agree. I don't analyze basketball seriously before 75 with the ABA NBA merger, but like Bill Russell's impact, his like GOAT level defensive impact and dominance, and like his
Created
him showing
the
up
fast break.
what isn't
Oh
what
my
isn't
God.
brought up. Oh, I won't even say championships. What isn't brought up with Bill Russell is just how he performed in big games. He's undefeated in game sevens. Like he never lost a game 7, I believe. Can
And
someone fact
one
check
other
me?
thing you could say
No, I
is
think
he
you're
was
right.
first great passing big man. First great passing big man. Like,
I would say Will Chamberlain was an underrated passing. Was decent. He wasn't like all time good. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it wasn't a small sample size either. I think Bill Russell played in like 8 or 9 game sevens. He never lost a single one.
Yeah, he was also
Big game
he's
player.
on, especially the defense. His
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, his defense was incredible. And even if he played today, he would still be great because he was super athletic, wasn't slow. Like if you've seen film of Will Chamberlain and Bill Russell, you know how athletic they are. They're like literal freaks of nature. Like if they were born today, they would still be NBA athletes. Like,
All right. So, Killer, what's your top 10? And then we'll go Noah and then Lakers if you want to say your top 10.
I have top 50. If you have time, I can entertain you all with top 50 if you want to.
You can do your top 15 then. Top 10 or 15.
Okay.
I'm here.
Just 1 sec, okay. So like I'm counting everything from every era, okay? So like one criteria though. I am not counting ABA. Is it fine?
Yeah, that's fine. It's your
So
list.
no ABA. So like Dr. J.
Yeah. So like I'm not counting ABA stuff. Mostly
so-
because like I did my research in ABA and zero defense. That shit have no defense, and that the size in general. Like when you have 6'7" guys as center and way too many 5 foot guard to my likings. Like ABA was not it, man. That league was extremely sus league. And so like thing is it is in kinda in tiers. Like it goes like this. So like 50 to 41 it's interchangeable, and similarly 40 to 31 it's interchangeable. What is in order though is top 11. Top 11 is in order. So like shall I begin the list?
Yeah. You go.
Number 50 Damian Lillard.
Okay.
Number 49 Ben Wallace. Number
top
48.
Whoa.
Wait, I thought you were going.
Wait.
All right,
He's going 15 to up. Let him cook.
14.
He said 50. You said 50?
Yeah, 50, 50, 50. 50, 50.
Oh, no, we don't have time for that. No. We don't have time for that. Hold on.
I thought we were just doing top 10.
I thought you said 15. No.
Okay.
Wallace
Killer.
at 15 would be crazy.
That's the dude who cooks low.
Do your top 10.
Man.
Do your top 10.
Okay, so
I
like
don't have
at number 11 I have
I don't
Larry
have-
Bird. Number 10 I have Shaquille O'Neal. Number 9 I have Hakeem Olajuwon. Number 8 I have Will Chamberlain. Number 7 I have Kobe Bryant. Number 6 I have Magic Johnson. Number 5 I have Tim Duncan. Number 4 I have Bill Russell. Number 4 and 3 are interchangeable. Number 3 I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And number 1B I have Michael Jordan. And number 1A I have LeBron.
1A, 1B.
Oh, okay. So
Is it
you
1A,
have
1B
them.
to
You
you, or
have them
you-
interchanged basically at 1A and 1B.
I'm more comfortable with LeBron at 1A though.
Okay. So you're more comfortable with LeBron at 1. Can I ask, is your logic based on longevity and career production more than it is like I would say like individual production and like?
I think LeBron have better peak too. Let's have talk about that.
Oh, you think LeBron had a better peak than Jordan? If I can ask, why do you think that?
Like thing is, like which year do you think was peak of Jordan? Like do you think it was 91, right?
88 through 91.
88 to 91.
Yes.
Okay.
LeBron, and then LeBron's what? Since his Mav years, so like 12 to 14.
No, I know. In my opinion, LeBron had the longest peak. I think peak LeBron was from 2009 to 2016.
Peak is like I don't know what you all are talking about. Peak is like
3 years.
at max 3 year
It's 3
sample
years.
size.
Oh,
So
y'all
it's just-
put
a
like a
3 year.
time limit. Y'all put a time limit on it?
Yeah, I mean, because that would be
Peak
like,
is like
that would be his
peak
prime,
is
right? 'Cause
really
LeBron's
prime
prime's
is
obviously
longer.
Yeah, prime
I don't
like
know, 'cause
LeBron prime
LeBron.
is 2005 to right now.
Wait,
Yep.
who?
LeBron
Wait, are you talking about his
05.
prime? Are you talking
LeBron,
about his prime?
Oh yeah, like 06 to
yeah,
like currently is would be
I would
his
say
prime.
more.
currently.
Uh,
Like you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
stop at 2080 if you want to,
I guess.
2080 or 2020.
Wait, no, his prime.
Oh no, LeBron's literally like what's his like? I think he's still in his prime, like, but
Oh
like
yeah, LeBron's
it's not like
prime,
the
just
it's
Like
not like
still
the
produced.
it's not like the best of his prime, but like he's kind of like going
Yeah, no.
towards the end of his
Like
prime.
his defense, LeBron
eh,
hasn't been playing very good defense since 2016. So I wouldn't say he's in
yep.
his, like great prime.
Now he
But
played
yeah,
good
like if we wanna
2020, he
have
was playing good defense.
conversation,
Love,
if we
love, is
wanna
that
have con-
actually? Hold on, wait, sorry. Love, is that actually low?
No, it's not.
No, well that's the point. Though,
You can
like,
continue, Killer. Continue.
yeah.
okay, so
Hey, I
so
just
continue.
got
You
to.
were saying
I
that
just
LeBron
got
had a
to.
better peak than Jordan, and you were like, okay, keep on going, Killer.
Yeah, I can genuinely make case of that. Like to me, thing is LeBron get too much flag that he is not good one-on-one defender. You are on drugs and you haven't watched basketball. LeBron is very
You
good
know,
Let me
one-on-one
do it. Hey,
defender.
when it
LeBron.
comes to
Okay.
defense, he peaked higher as a defender than Michael Jordan.
You think he peaked?
Yeah,
Jordan,
I
it's
agree.
obvious. Like thing is,
I
LeBron
think
is like
I still
like
have MJ as a better career
how can I
because he's in it
explain it to
longer.
you all? Like
But LeBron, like he peaked higher.
Was like let me remind you all. It is 2030 final game 6. Man is chasing Tony Parker
I don't.
everywhere.
No,
And then
I would not
and
say
then
LeBron played defense in 2021 necessarily. I would not. No, LeBron did not play.
2030, my
No,
guy.
LeBron did not play to
2013. You
his.
said 2013.
LeBron didn't play to his expected level of defense in those 2 years. No, LeBron was no. Those defensive years, especially with the Lakers, were ranked. I think they were top. They were number one defense in 2021. Weren't they a top 5 in 2020? I think that's what they were. Top 5 in 2020.
Like all I
Hold up,
remember
let
is
me
in
check.
2090 he was dog shit in 2090. He was bad defensively, but in
I was
2020 he have come back
LeBron
here.
LeBron has been a bad defender since 2016. I would say he's gone down, but he's very inconsistent. Like LeBron will go from being a great,
He has the dirty little secret.
They had a top
He
six.
does not play
The year you're
defense.
talking about, hold up. The year you're talking about, they had a top 6 defense in
Yeah,
the
top
Hey,
playoffs.
Francis, if you're
in
trying
the
to join,
playoffs.
I
I would
sent the link.
argue that
If in the regular
I would
season,
say
he's top
that
3.
This is a link right here if you want.
I would argue the last season he consistently played defense was 2070.
That's the point, though. Like, if you choose when to play defense,
Like
that means you're an inconsistent defender. That therefore would mean that you're not a great.
I am talking about their peak, my guy.
That's their peak.
Okay.
That was just LeBron.
Their
No,
peak.
2030. Second in defensive reporting. That LeBron.
Why you cooking?
No.
Don't let him cook you, Noah. No, you better chill out.
Oh my god.
Don't let
Okay,
him
no,
cook
I
you.
thought
Don't
he
let
was
him cook you, Noah.
addressing. No, I thought he was talking about the guy.
Like I agree that Jordan played defense at higher level for much longer time than LeBron. I would agree to that. I will concede that.
So when you say he's a better peak defender, like what are you referencing? Are you referencing just like what he was able to do? You referencing his metrics, his statistics? Like what are you like measuring to say he had a better peak?
Hold on. Hey, Killer. Not next stream, man. Like probably like in 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna do a tier list, a top 75. You can join up if you want, because you were gonna give your top 50 list. Wait, if you want to come up, like,
Hey,
in
man,
4 days,
I
you can do the top 75 tier list.
Oh, we not drafting today?
Hey, man.
Oh shit! Y'all.
No, we're not
y'all
drafting
had
today.
Low in
We'll
here.
draft next stream.
Wait, y'all had
Alright,
Low in
alright,
here.
alright.
Y'all didn't bring him up. Come on, bro.
That's not the real low.
Oh, it's not the real. I thought.
What
it
do
was
you
the real
mean?
Low, bro. I was like,
Hey, we
He
should
said,
just bring him
fuck
up.
you.
We should
He
just bring
he
him
said,
up. Just bring him up and put the
"Fuck
title
you, I
as
ain't
featuring
joining
Legend
up."
of Winning.
nah, bro.
He said, fuck you, I ain't joining. That ain't some shit Low would say.
Nah, just click on the channel. It's not him. Wait, all right, go ahead. So LeBron's peak was 12 to 14, and we're using 88 to 91 MJ, right?
No. Peak MJ was probably
Yep.
from 91 to 93.
First, you can say like 3 peat years
He's
Or
at
know
8
the
and 9.
oh
eh,
man, this is crazy, bro.
nah,
You know
what happened?
the problem that I have with these peak shit, bro, like is that it's players that clearly have more than a 3 year peak.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the problem that I
If
have with it, bro. Like
Yeah.
and it, like I refer to it as the
Sorry,
low
what
Jimmy.
life.
does
Yeah, I'll
word
do it right now. I
peak
got you.
mean? What does word peak mean? Define word peak.
See, in my
Peak,
opinion, a peak is when a player
Oh,
the best
the
peak
player.
is when a
word
player
peak mean
peak is when
you
a
at
player
your
is
very,
at
very
Yeah,
best.
yes,
yes
LeBron.
at their
LeBron was
very
at his
very
best
best.
from LeBron was at his best from '09 to 2016, in my opinion. That's LeBron's peak for me. He had the longest peak in NBA history, and that's just my opinion.
So I wouldn't say that. I
Amen.
mean, I think it's
Like thing is like here's the deal. Like in '09 to like '11, you could live with LeBron shooting jumpers, and the post-up game was not there. Like his most bread and butter was transition point. Though he still, and
Mm-hmm.
you cannot say that around '09 to '11 he was definitively better playmaker than he was in '12 to
I
'30.
would
Like,
I
and
would be honest. I would be honest and give LeBron his peak from 2012 to like 2020. I want to say
2020. I wouldn't say 2020.
2018.
it's
No,
like
I
2018 is
wouldn't even say.
you
I
2018,
would.
at
I
bro.
would
your
say LeBron.
very,
Okay,
very
okay. I'll be
best,
nice. I would say
2018.
man.
LeBron's absolute peak was from probably 2012 to 2016. Because after 2016, LeBron just it
I
almost felt
mean,
like he lost interest in
2018
playing
LeBron.
defense.
Everybody's so damn proud of that LeBron. Like, did
When
anything?
but that's the point. 2018 LeBron was his offensive best. He was never close defensively that he was a few years prior. Like
Not
Okay.
even close. Like you went from defensive player of the he was DPOY caliber to like one of the reason why his defensive rating was horrendous.
From I think Jordan from 1987 to fucking 93. I mean,
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I
obviously,
think
like
Jordan's peak is 88 to 93.
like 80, yeah, like 80, 87,
if
88
we
to
are gonna use larger sample
93 at
size, then
least.
it should
Like,
go like this: '09 to '40 and '88 to '93. Can we have like if we gonna go for a big sample size, I guess
Well, no, but
'09
that's the
to
point though. Some
'04.
players had longer peaks than some other players.
yeah, I think
Like
Kobe
guys,
2000
I'm very
and
traditional.
2006 from like 2011 or something like that.
I would say Kobe's from '06 to 2010.
Nah, oh my
2010.
god, 2011 was a bad year. He was hurt that year most of the time, my guy.
I
What
thought
are
he
you
said
talking
2010.
about? 2010. 2011
Y'all
was
didn't
like,
even let me
hey
get off
man,
my top 10.
I get it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get all that.
cook.
my top
Yeah.
10. Now, actually, I can continue. I don't want to hear it. Never mind. Never mind.
Did y'all talk more on the this Embiid for MVP logic or whatever? Like, cause somebody,
I
No, we
still
didn't
I
talk
still got
about that.
Jokic as MVP. I got Jokic as MVP.
I had Jokic as MVP like before this season started. Like the end of last season, I had him as MVP for this year. So I don't even know. I understand why Joel would probably be getting in the conversation because everything that he's been doing. To me, in the long term, in the grand scheme of things, I don't even think it's important that Joel even goes for MVP. I think it's important for Joel to stay healthy enough to make a playoff run. I don't think MVP is important right
Like
now.
Sixers have battled against destiny. Remain healthy, Embiid
And the
in
point
playoff and a playoff James Harden. Y'all have battle against destiny.
Hmm.
and the point I was bringing up is that like earlier they were talking about how Jokic was getting exposed in the playoffs, like especially by the Warriors, in the Suns, like the year before last, by Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and like that's the biggest problem they have is like a defensive thing.
That's not
But
exposed, my guy. That's called losing to a better team.
oh, you didn't let me finish. But you didn't let me finish. So people were talking about that, but then I bring up how Embiid last year was getting cooked by Raptors perimeter players in the pick and roll. He was getting destroyed by Trae Young in the pick and roll in 2021. So
Hey,
I
him though.
understand why. I just don't understand why people use that as a reason to dock.
Hey, make a comment. Make a comment in the comments so I can put you as mod as well.
Me?
Okay.
Him.
Me? Oh. But yeah, that's the point. If you're going to try and say that like Jokic can't be an MVP because of his defense, you have to say the same for Embiid. Like they both get cooked and like in different situations, like
But
Embiid and
the
Jokic
thing
both.
Like,
the thing
I
about Jokic,
hate this. He is getting cooked by someone argument. Like, if someone
the thing
is
about
legit
Jokic is
liability, then it's fine. But if like even elite defensive player get cooked, like Marcus Smart last NBA final got cooked by
oh
Steph
my god,
Curry.
they was playing drop coverage.
I
That
don't
shit was
think
No,
savage.
that's
they were
what
playing
they
drop coverage
need,
the first
Killer.
4 games. They were playing the first 4 games as drop coverage. The last 2 games they
The
did.
last two, it really didn't matter because the Golden State Warriors was in their stride already. Like
Well, no, it wasn't even just that. Like Steph literally had one bad shooting game in Game 4, but Game 5, and then in Game 6, they played the same defense, but Steph adjusted, and what happened? He had 34 on 6. I think it was six of 11
I
from
think they
3.
whole team really killed them. But
No,
realistically, because
Klay
like
Thompson played bad. Jordan Poole played good, but I don't think anybody else played great.
and,
For Steph.
and like that Boston in that series all time, like offensively, they didn't take advantage of no mismatches. Golden State was comfortable
Like,
with
thing is,
Uh,
in game three
they
to
were
it
they
feel
were
like
trying. They
no
were
no
trying to. They were. Oh, go
Golden
ahead.
State was comfortable with putting Steph on Jayson Tatum
Mhm.
in the post. I'm like, wait, what?
so
Yeah, I mean
many
that's the
times there
point.
was just Al Horford guarding
The
Steph Curry on island near 3 point line. Like, what the fuck are they
Listen,
doing?
we could listen. Everybody can say whatever they want, bro. I already told you who Jason Tatum is, bro. Like if that's if they playing that same
Paul
defense
George
against
with PR.
if they playing that same
Oh
defense
yeah,
against the
love, love,
Kawhi limit,
love.
bro, like the Kawhi
That's
limit is
me.
getting
You know,
forced.
hyperactive Lotus. That's me. That's me.
Yeah, but that's the point though that like Steph adjusted to that defense because that's just who Steph is. So to say that the only reason Steph played great was because he played
Love.
against drop coverage is not a very good basis. When he played amazing in Game 6 with that same like trap defense, they were doubling him on every pick and
No.
roll.
I'm not
Forcing
saying
to
that. What I'm saying is Golden State as a unit got into their stride. Steph was Steph for most of the series, bro. Whether they was playing drop coverage or not. But by that time, the thing about the thing about Steph is, bro, like once he gets into rhythm, like that's pretty much it. Like it's really nothing you could do. Like his rhythm comes really fast. It's like 2 steps over off a defensive rebound over the half court, and he's in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like so his rhythm is much different from any other shooter. The real changer, bro, it was really Golden State defense because they lowered they forced Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown to play on to the left. That's where they forced them to play at, where they was uncomfortable. Jason, this is the problem with Boston. Boston is a jump shooting team. They're not a team that put pressure on the that give rim pressure and put pressure on the defense and get to the free throw line a lot. That's not what they do. They tried to play like the Warriors in that series. The Warriors is just better at
And
every
that's just
type of
sad,
perimeter.
man,
problem with
because
Boston,
like
even as a
they
Warriors
could
fan.
kill you through transition points, man, and they don't take advantage of that.
Yeah, even as a Warriors fan, I saw that like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum just cannot play make. They can't pass under pressure. Like that's their biggest flaw. When you force them into double teams or baseline double coverages, like they can't pass out to open men. Like
Exactly.
it's
And
just
then
it's one of the
and the
problems.
thing is when you have the speedy type defense that the Golden State Warriors have, where they have Gary Payton II, and they had Andrew Wiggins, who was the bat who matched up perfectly with their wings. Then that's the problem. And then they don't have no real bench.
Transition game. Transition. If you're going on the transition.
Exactly. Their transition game. What the thing is, when you playing against the Warriors, you got to stop their transition before it stops. Go back to the 2019 series. Everybody in the Raptors, bro, got back on defense. All their best defenders first. The only person that was crashing the offensive rebounds was Kyle Lowry. That's one of the reasons why they won that
I
series.
mean, but that's the point. Like that's one of the biggest like gripes I have with those two is that they didn't make the strides this offseason. They're both not very good playmakers. Still can't pass in double coverage, and that's what Giannis did after those 2
Tatum
years.
have chops there. Like Tatum have
When
potential to
Toronto.
be good.
No, but whenever Toronto implemented that wall defense and whenever Miami did it too, Giannis went into the lab. He developed his ability to play make off the dribble when he's driving, when he's double coveraged. And we saw that the last 3 years, Giannis has improved as a playmaker every year. And that's just
I
what
think
Jason Tatum
I
didn't
wouldn't
Yep,
say
you spitting, my guy.
I wouldn't say Giannis got. I wouldn't say Giannis got better. He got slightly better. He just plays more off the
Oh,
ball.
never mind. That's not bank because
He just
I
plays
would say
more
he
off the
got
ball.
better. I don't know because Giannis is having a lot better passing games. I
No,
mean, I
he is.
wouldn't.
No, I'm saying that he. I don't
Like
know if he
thing
got
is,
miles. I don't know.
my guy. Let's watch to last year is semi-final game one. He did not have good scoring game, but he killed them through his playmaking. Boston team.
Yeah, in the Boston
He
series, yeah, he
killed them.
definitely because he had to do it because he had to. But when him, Middleton, and whatchamacallit is on the court, he could really play. He could really roam around on offense now because he plays more in the box. Even going back to the year that they won, he played more off the ball than in the box. He played more in the dunking spot.
I'm capping for Giannis is crazy.
Well, no, you wasn't tapping for Giannis. I just think the playmaking didn't get leaps and bounds better. The playmaking
Well,
was
the leaps and bounds better, no, but he became much better than what he was. I don't think he's like a top 15, 20 playmaker in the NBA, but especially his position, he's become a lot better.
I think he just did less ball handling. That's my whole thing.
Hey, if y'all want to do a draft, I'm gonna see if I could try to host it. I don't know what they use for the drafts. Like I'm trying to do like how.
No. Actually, I gotta make a call anyway, man. I just wanted to chime in. I'll be back.
Yeah, there's not enough people. We can do draft.
Is that the real Legend of Winning, or is that just a fake account?
I don't know.
He said, "Fuck you." I don't think Lo would say that in the chat.
I don't think. That's not something Lo would say. Lo's a pretty well composed guy.
Yeah. I should be mad about the pictures, and I don't know.
I was about to say because
Lo wouldn't be typing SNSNN JDDD like this shit, like whatever this gibberish is. He's not.
No, Lo wouldn't join to watch. He would just join to debate.
Listen.
He would peer up as a he would want to.
And then he said, "Oh, let me have Mars. Me and Mars will come up with you." And that's weird. That's already weird as this.
He changed his name.
Mars always be calling me a nerd, bro. That hurts my feelings.
Maybe he has a crush on you. Maybe he has a crush on you.
What did he say before?
Wait, what?
He said that's not Lo, it's some troll. Look what he changed his name to. We got what's good? How do you pronounce your name, by the way? We just call you Mike Hills? Is that your name?
Wait. How do I comment in the chat? I don't even have like a box to like click in and type.
Oh, there should be two, right? It should say comment.
Chat.
It should say private and then just public. For me, it's different. It should say private chat and comments. No, what is he saying? It says it got deleted. Did you delete it? You say some wild shit?
What wild shit did he say? What wild shit?
Meg is saying that he says something that the Legend of Winning says something in the comments, but the only thing I see is just like the little like letters he just put.
Riz Gang Low? Riz Gang Low?
I got one. I think that Kevin Durant isn't top 10 yet. And I get so much hate for saying that, especially from KD sexuals. It's like they're so protective of KD because he has a bag.
What you mean, bruh? He got a Christmas. He got Santa's bag right there. He has Santa's bag.
No, I don't see it. Hey, ban his ass.
Oh my god.
Hey, ban. I don't see it. Why am I not seeing it? Let me see. No, I don't see it. Legend of Winning. It's so see. Let me refresh my shit. Bro, we already got a troll, bro. Come on, this motherfucker.
What you mean, bruh? Publicity. Haters boost up the market. What do you?
Yeah, well, not some type of shit where it's gonna get banned. Like,
oh my god. Wait, how many people did y'all have on here the other night?
5 to 6.
Yeah, it was like y'all already had a lot on here.
Yeah, I saw it right now. I'm on the YouTube studios right now. I can't see how
Damn,
it's streaming.
Killer left, bro. I was about to tell him my top 10.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Killer be cooking.
All right, thank you.
Killer be cooking, bro.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Bro. Oh man, love you're not gonna mod me in the Discord, bro. I've always want to be a Discord mod, bro.
I'm not. It's not the Discord. I mean the YouTube.
Yeah, or whatever. It don't. I know. I'm joking. I don't care. I don't want to be a Discord mod.
Just comment. Just comment in the. Just make a comment in the video, and then I can just make it that for you.
Hey, you modded me though.
Bro, this fucking no, he's the same troll. He was on Dub's live stream and J Rob. He does the same shit to them. Yeah. He does that shit to all the channels.
Killer, bro. Where you been, bro?
That shit is so corny, bro. I want to see what he looks like.
Hey,
my charger just went off.
Damn, that's tough, bro. I need to tell y'all my top 10.
Only thing is I'm not even black too, so I don't know why he's calling me.
You not? Huh?
No, I'm not black.
Hey, man.
Test it out real quick. Test it out real quick. Say the N-word.
What?
I said
Test it out. What do you mean?
I said I'm not.
No.
I never said I was. I said I'm not.
I didn't read. Sorry, my bad.
All right, but now I'm gonna fix it tonight in the settings. I'm gonna make it where like you have to be subscribed and wait. Like I don't know. That's what Dub did. But I'm gonna ask him what he does. Yeah, I'm gonna ban his ass too.
So Noah. What do you think is a team? What do you think is a team in like a high seeding team? Say a team from the 1 through the 4th for both the Eastern and Western Conference that's gonna leave in the first round. That's gonna get bounced in the first round. Who y'all think it is?
In the first round, the Kings.
The Kings. Okay.
In the East, it's gonna be the Knicks.
Bro, yeah, it's definitely it's good.
For the East, is gonna be more of the bottom seed teams. To be honest. Who do Heat play? Who do the Heat play if they're the?
They're the 7th seed, right? I don't think
they play Philly. They play Philly.
Yeah, they're definitely losing. I don't trust.
What about the Grizzlies?
The Grizzlies.
It depends who they match up. I like the farthest I see them is as a second round team.
Man, that's what basketball
like,
is game of matchups.
I mean, because like if they match with I mean, I think they're matching with Mavs right now, which
they're beating the Mavs. But if it was the Lakers now, we can talk about
Shut up. The Lakers are not winning in 5. The Lakers are not winning in 5.
Noah, how dare you pick the press?
They can go for being a great team to garbage because of how streaky their shooting is. They'll go from like locking up everyone and having a decent shooting game to shooting like 4 for 30 from 3.
Hey, the way how AD's been playing recently, dude. God. Like,
yeah, 80.
This is called oppression.
It's up to AD.
Also, is LeBron playing in the playoffs?
It depends.
He's playing. He's playing. He's gonna be in there for He's gonna be in there for the playing game. Like, he's gonna have.
So I think before I'd take the Lakers, I want to see how LeBron.
Same thing for KD. He's gonna come back for the playoffs. KD and Braun, they're coming back for playoff time.
When Ja coming back?
He should be back next game.
Yeah, he should literally be back next game, if not the other game, like the game after that.
Yeah.
So they're gonna check his waist. They're gonna check his waist real quick. Make sure.
Good God.
Gotta make sure.
Nah, bro. I tell you what's crazy is Ja trying to get out the NBA and into the hood. That's crazy. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. He ain't him, bro. I already talked about Demetrius. He ain't him.
Wait, is his name Demetrius?
Demetrius.
Niggas, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, I hear you, Janubi.
Oh shit. Should have not said that word, but whatever.
Oh shit.
Hey, calm down, my nigga. It's cool, man. He's cool.
It's all right.
Wait, we can't say the N-word?
What?
We can't say the
No, y'all can.
Where y'all at the show?
No harder, right? No harder.
Obviously not. Obviously.
Okay,
We were
it's your
having
question.
no, we were having a lengthy conversation. They were the first one I think we had was
I
them
saw
trashing
it.
Jokic. They were trashing Jokic.
Yeah, he trash.
Why does everyone trash Jokic, bro? Like, what is going on, bro?
He's just not
Bruh,
that
I'm not,
guy. He's just
bruh,
not
I'm,
that guy.
bruh, I'm gonna be honest. It's not Jokic, like the person Jokic or the basketball player.
It's the
It's what
media.
it represents, bruh.
What do you
Like,
mean?
thing
It's
is,
like,
when you say he is better offensive player than Kobe Bryant, we have issues.
But that's the point, though. Like, where are you using to compare their offensive game? Are you talking about? Are you talking about just the fancy fadeaways from 18 feet from Kobe? Or are you talking about their actual offensive production?
Hey man, do you know there is a term called playoff resiliency, right?
I
Playoff,
mean, I
but
think
Jokic has played
yeah.
amazing in the playoffs, though. Like, what are we talking
Not
about?
Kobe Bryant level,
No.
man.
Well, I
When
think
I
you
would
gotta
say
have a
Kobe Bryant
deeper
level, yeah, because Jokic has only been in I think 4 playoff runs. No,
Like,
is
first
it
of
4?
all,
I
the
think it's
sample
4.
bruh,
size ain't there. Like he need to have at least conference final run where he remain consistent.
Well,
Like
he
I
wasn't
need
I
to
don't
good.
even.
see that. I need
I
to
don't think
see that before we
globally.
even entertain those conversation. And most
Uh,
importantly, like when we say offense, how much it goes, like how much value do we give to playmaking and how much value do we give it to scoring? What is the ratio?
Wait,
That's
I'm just gonna interject for a bit.
Um,
Like what Killer said, like how would you compare offensively someone like Allen Iverson and Steve Nash? Like which one would you prefer? How Steve Nash would run his team's offense
yes, I would take
that
Steve
way,
Nash.
or
Yes,
like Allen Iverson's ability to like just score out of nowhere, regardless of.
heavily and efficiently. I might add, even for
And
his own era,
like
he was
that
inefficient.
Steve has a higher
that
ceiling.
man was not only inefficient, that man was walking brick.
Walking brick, damn.
I would say a
Hey,
Like
it's the
walking
same guy who
brick,
be in
but
the live stream.
he's very
like
sus.
I saw that dude. Like thing is, like people tricked you all into think that he was efficient in Denver. No, he was not. He was barely league average and sucked in playoff.
That's the point, though. The gap
And
between Jokic's and Kobe's scoring, I'd give Kobe scoring like a 9.5 or a 10, and Jokic is like a 8, maybe 7.5 or an 8. Like it's not even close compared to playmaking. Like Jokic is one of the best playmakers ever. Like I have him at like a 10
and
playmaking.
Kobe
Kobe's at like
is one of the greatest scorer ever, dog.
yes, that's
Yeah.
the point though.
I have a question. I have a
Because
question for
Jokic is
this
getting
for
there
the
as a scorer.
offense. I have a question
And
with this
thing
offensive
is,
debate. How much does scoring weigh into it? Depending on how y'all look at a better
It weighs
offensive
in
player.
a decent amount, but Jokic is
that's
literally better.
exactly
Like
what
texture.
I asked.
How
all right,
much does
look,
it
Like
weigh into
thing
it?
is
That's what
for
I
me,
asked.
Kobe is just a better
like
volume scorer
some
than
scoring
Jokic.
is
Jokic
like
is literally better at everything
resilient.
else.
Like the score any fucking thing
Like
at
for
it.
example,
Like you can drop
now the reason why I don't
I have,
rate
like
like
Jokic,
you can drop nuclear bomb on it and that scoring will remain consistent. Like take this for example, like
whoa.
Hakeem Olajuwon is not a good offensive player according to your defense definition, right? Like he is not
No.
a great playmaker in any sense of word, but Olajuwon
Y'all.
is
That's not what
insane playoff riser.
but that's not the logic I'm using. I'm saying that Kobe is a better volume scorer than Jokic. Okay, I'll be nice and say that Kobe is a better interior scorer, like in terms of finishing at the basket, than Jokic. But literally, in just about maybe every other
Like
aspect,
remove all that, Jazz. Like I would say he is like this is we back to square one conversation. What is more well? Who is better scorer?
I have a
Like
question because
is
it
that
kind of
what you
weighs.
base offense
Because
on?
this is
Just
the
scoring,
example
not
I wanted to
playmaking.
give up. This is the example I
Oh
wanted
my
to give up.
gosh! Don't you start this? Don't you start this? Oh, he has the will to win stuff. Don't you start this, bro?
No. He's not Naruto. He's not doing
no
some ticket
man.
shit. He's not
Not
doing
the
some ticket
Naruto
Naruto shit.
take, bro.
He's
Nah,
not
he
using
hasn't.
a
I'm gonna
ticket
snap you.
Naruto take. He's
No,
not doing that.
Are you saying the mama
He
mentality
and
was
dude.
basically dati ba yo?
God, no,
Mm.
that's the
Hey
point though.
man.
Like people who say that don't have an argument. I'm sorry.
Like my
I
argument
said an
is this,
example.
like
Okay.
2001 to 2010, Kobe have regular season average of 28, and then he got exact same in playoff, man. In one of the slowest era ever, man. Like that 28 may sound 28, but that shit is 35 adjusted for modern inflation. If I'm keeping being with you all, like as an isolation scorer whose resiliency maintain in playoff, it's hard pressed to beat Kobe, man.
So are you
And I
weighing
get
scoring
that.
more than
And I
everything
get
else?
that Jokic is better playmaker. Like Jokic is not only better playmaker, he clear him as playmaking. But to that, I would argue Kobe clear him as a scorer.
Yes, that's the one I'm
Kobe,
asking.
no,
How much does
but
scoring weigh
Jokic,
into it?
yeah, how much does it weigh
No,
to?
no.
Because
Like 60+%, I
yeah,
guess.
I would not 60, but I would say right about 55 to 60, maybe a little bit over 60, like 65, I would say.
Because we wouldn't be saying like, oh, Carmelo Anthony's a better offensive player than like Steve Nash or some shit like that. Because
Yeah, no.
obviously Steve Nash is the better offensive player in terms of
Like
playmaking
it's
efficiency.
honestly,
Like,
let
It
me
was good.
tell you reality. It's honestly depend on what you prefer
Like,
at this
like
point.
literally, the only thing you can say about
Like
Kobe is that he's a better scorer than Jokic. Jokic is a better post player. He's a better passer, better playmaker, better rebounder. He's honestly like the way he's scoring right now in the mid range and from three. He's honestly almost, I wouldn't say almost because we haven't seen a large enough sample size. He's almost a better perimeter
I
scorer than
get it. Like I give you all the pet. Like he. Hey man,
Kobe's
whose
not a
background
perimeter
is
scorer.
cracking that? Hey man, whose background noise is coming like that? But yeah,
Someone getting yelled at. Hey
hey,
yo.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, what my point is like, I get the playmaking, yeah, but it ain't enough to say, man. Like Kobe have way too big playoff and regular season sample size to me to admit that. I cannot go there yet.
But even in Jokic's like his three playoff, well, I mean these last two playoff runs have shown who Jokic is. Like he raises his game. He last year he
He
averaged
raises
31,
his game.
13. He averaged 31, 13, and 6 on great efficiency. In 2021,
That's
he
one
also
playoff series, dog. Do you know how many
yeah.
playoff series Kobe have
That
like
was against
that?
the number one ranked defense. Come on.
You know there is a defensive team called 2001 San Antonio Spurs. Kobe averaged 35 on 60% true shooting
Yes,
on
that's how
2001.
yes, that's how good Kobe is as an offensive player.
Kobe has gotten nothing but playoff experience, whereas Jokic didn't start getting playoff experience
Guys,
until
like
2019.
before we even
Until
get to
until
someone like
2019,
Kobe
and now all
Bryant,
of a sudden until
like at least
2019, and
wait
now all of a
4 or
sudden
5
you want
years,
to start putting him
guys.
in the same
Yo, one
argument
mic,
with
one
him.
mic.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy to compare his 40 years to Kobe's 20 years. We saw how his career played out. You're
Like
arguing all
we need
time. That's
lads.
dumb. Like,
Like
why are
thing
you
is
arguing
like
all time?
Jokic rise as all-time great offensive player happened in 2020 playoffs and around 2021 regular season where we all can agree that he become one of the best offensive player we have ever seen. We can agree to that, right?
Of course.
But yeah, so like my point is this is just 2 year sample size on very very short playoff runs.
So are you
So
arguing?
like we need
Are
to
you
first
are
of
you
all chill
arguing
the fuck up before
versus
we
Kobe?
even make any judgment on that.
So then, are you arguing Jokic's peak versus Kobe's peak?
I mean, I think Jokic is
We
still
are
peaking since
arguing
2021.
offensive player, and then we get into philosophical conversation. What is more valuable, scoring or playmaking? What
No,
is
but
more
there's
in
more than
hand?
scoring playmaking.
But
You have
it's
screen
only
playmaking.
Philosophical.
You have
it's
post moves.
This
You have
nigga capping for
rebounding.
Jokic, man.
It's only
Efficiency
truly
doesn't
4
matter.
years you can go off.
Why does everyone say I'm capping for Jokic, bro? Jokic is putting up literally all-time level numbers, and I'm capping for Jokic.
No, I
Oh,
just
Like,
need the
God.
playoff sample
like
size.
here's how much I respect Jokic than most of y'all. I will say Jokic is one of the 10 best offensive player ever. Here's how much I respect Jokic. So leave the hater banner out on your home.
Mm.
I have no idea what he is. But anyway,
Don't let him cook. No, I'm not gonna
like
lie to you, bro. You got cooked. I get
this whole
damn.
this whole like bullshit that you're spewing about how Jokic in his 4 years doesn't match up to Kobe's fucking 20 years. That's a dumb argument. It's truly
20.
truly the reason why it's dumb is because you're basically going off
20 is
of
crazy.
what you only
20,
saw.
20 is kind of crazy.
Like
Huh?
15
20
is
is
Bruh,
really crazy. And I'm
20
Jokic
Kobe
is
is kind of
fan,
not a
man.
crazy.
great
20 years to
3-point shooter,
four,
bro. Who
20
said that?
years to
Who
no,
said
Yeah,
I'm
that?
sorry,
that's a
not
damn
20 years.
lie.
Not 20 years.
The guy takes 2 threes
16
a
or
game,
17
bro.
years to 4
Let
years.
him
That's
take
crazy.
5 threes a game and see how his efficiency drops, bro. Come on.
Wait, what happened?
Somebody said Jokic is a good 3-point shooter. And that's just lies.
okay.
Jokic is a solid 3-point shooter.
No, he's not. Let him take more than 2 threes a game and look how his efficiency drops, bro. Come on.
To that,
That's a
I would
fake
say
stats.
he attempt 4 threes in playoff
Yeah,
and he
bro.
shoot them at
He literally only attempted like 2
he
threes
attempt more
against the
than four
Warriors,
threes
bro.
in playoff and he shot
And what happened?
40% them there.
He
Let's
shot
not cap
27. He
now.
shot 27% from 3 in that Warriors series, bro. Don't say he's a good 3-point shooter.
Like he's an
And
average.
this year as well.
He is
He's an
Whenever
average
he takes
3-point
more
shooter,
respectable.
than
though.
2 threes a game,
There's plenty of players in NBA history that shot in around that amount of attempts and they're looked at as solid 3-point shooters. Not to say that they're just like all-time great, because yes, volume does matter, but to say that he's just not a good 3-point shooter just because he's not taking dumb shots. Like
nah, but
the shots
he's
that
not
he's
taking
taking,
more than 2 shots
there's
a
a
game,
reason why
bro. That's like saying
he's shooting
that's like saying
69%
that Nick
from the
Claxton
field
is a
each game.
good interior finisher.
Ayo
There's
man,
a reason
casual.
why
What's your
he's
argument?
69%
Like,
from the
what do
field.
you wanna say? Which side are you? Like,
What?
who do you think is better offensive player?
Who do I think is a better
Kobe.
offensive player than Jokic?
You
Yeah, Kobe or
Uh,
Jokic? Who is better offensive player?
uh,
Offensive.
all time. I mean, shit. I don't have him in my top 10 all time. If we're
I
going
mean,
based
peak
off,
by peak,
if we're going,
like
yeah,
peak best
if
year
we're
of
going based
Kobe,
off, if we're going based off
2001,
the last, if
2003,
we're going based
2006,
off of what he's done the last
2007,
3 years,
2008,
I
The
2009,
original
2000.
question.
yeah,
Wait,
if
killer.
we're
The
going based
original
off of what he's
question
done the last 3
was
years,
Jokic. Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. Wait. Let me say something. The original question was Jokic had a better offensive peak than Kobe. That was the question.
I
First of
don't
all,
That was it.
agree
Jokic
I
to
just
is
that
want.
at
one.
I
all.
just wanted y'all to
No, but
remind you of
I
that.
was sitting here listening to him, and he was just listing off years, like something from. I think he said something about something from 2001 or 2002, and he comes all the way back to talking about what he did in 2009 or 2010. Like it just doesn't add up. Like
Yeah,
his peak
because there
wasn't
is a
that
large
long.
sample size, my
His peak
guy.
wasn't that long.
I mean,
That's what I'm
go
saying.
ahead,
I'm saying
pick
if you're
which
gonna
year do
argue
you
peak, then
think.
what are your Kobe peak years? And obviously these last 3 seasons have been Jokic peak years.
Like,
So
if you wanna go apex peak, it 2006, 2007, 2008. Those 3 years are like his peak years.
2006, 7, and 8. Okay. And
Oh,
and
six,
so
seven, and
what
eight.
is your
Okay.
argument for Kobe being a better offensive player in his peak than Jokic?
One of the greatest scorer of all time, like, and one of the strongest resilient scorer ever in
Agree.
playoffs.
One of the greatest scorers of all
So
time. I'm with you 1,000%. But after
And one
that,
of the most
after
resilient
that,
playoff scorer
where else would
ever,
you
and
go?
one of the greatest playoff riser ever.
Playoff
All I hear is
riser.
scoring.
Playoff
I'm not gonna lie to
riser.
you.
Playoff riser.
resilient.
Playoff riser is
Yeah, let's
iffy.
talk
You do
about that. Let's
realize
talk about that. We can have this conversation.
No. Get
you
back to the
realize
original
outside
point.
of
Let
2008, you
casual
really
cook.
can't make this argument for Kobe, especially not 2007. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I would not do that if I were you.
I mean, 2006 was drop off, but 2008, man, like that was absurd rise. Like
compare his regular season stat and see the rise in 2008 playoff, and especially the teams he was facing. Like, come on, man. That year he rose the fuck up in playoff. I was live. I saw that shit that year in 2008.
Are we
He
talking
was
about he rose
cooking
from a?
team.
Are we talking about he rose from a scoring level?
Uh,
Because if you're talking about from
Yeah,
a scoring level, you're absolutely right. But then I'd ask you, what about his decision making? Did his decision making get better? Did his playmaking
I
get better?
mean,
Did his finishing get better?
yeah. Like, I mean, thing is the Kobe who relies much more on his finishing ain't there in 2008. He
Yeah,
was much more on the
bro.
funnest
He's
side
just talking. He's just talking, y'all. He's just talking. Kobe was shooting absurd amount of mid-range shots for no reason, especially in 2007. And it wasn't until
because
2008
that's how
that
NBA
if you say
offense worked
2008,
back then,
if
my
you say
guy.
2008, 2009, and 2010, then I would get you because he definitely started taking more quality shots around the rim. But 2006 and 2007 specifically, bro was taking some dumbass shots. Let's just keep it a
Because he have
He
nobody
was
on
shooting
his
at a high
if
team.
you wanna,
volume.
if you okay, that's fine. If you wanna add context, then add context. But don't sit here and spew no bullshit talking about Kobe
Man, let me
was
like
finishing
enough. I
way
heard
better
enough.
during the playoffs than he was in
Like,
regular
do
season.
you know that once
It was
efficiency
not.
and shot selection
killer,
get
killer.
better, when
Also,
they have
killer,
better offensive
Killer,
help? We
wait, wait,
all
wait, wait,
know
wait, wait,
that.
wait,
killer.
wait,
I,
wait.
I have a
Killer,
question. I have a
killer, let
question.
Noah cook.
So if you're wanting to rise Kobe's scoring ability because he had nobody's around him, wouldn't you therefore have to apply the same all-time great level ability logic to
No, he
Jokic?
won't because his agenda
So
is to make Kobe
you have to
Kobe out
apply
to
that
be
to
all time.
Jokic though, because Jokic literally turns the Nuggets into a perennial top 10 offense because of who he is. He turned Will Barton, Monte Morris, Aaron Gordon,
Morris, Aaron Gordon,
Bones Highland
Austin
into
What's
Rivers. Don't
wrong with
forget
Bones
about that.
Highland, Noah? You
into
still didn't give me the
serviceable
explanation.
shooters. He turned them last season into serviceable shooters, even more so this year. This year, he's an even better playmaker. I believe, like, off of Jokic's assists, they're shooting like 50% from two, like the mid to high 40s from three, off of passes from Jokic.
I
Like,
mean, he's
Noah,
better
because
I am not giving
playmaker.
you Bones
Like,
Highland.
No,
He's
no, no, no,
nice.
no, 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 no. Because you're not doing Jokic offensive game justice.
I
Jokic is
know.
not just this playmaker.
Oh
Jokic
yeah,
is an
he is
all-time
one
efficient.
of the most
Jokic,
efficient
no, no, no.
scorer
Let me
ever.
finish.
I get
I'll
it.
let you talk. I'll let you talk. Let me finish. Jokic is not
Cook.
just all-time great playmaker in his prime, in his peak. These last 3 years, Jokic is touching levels finishing wise that we have never seen since like Brooks
80% from the
Stevens
rim. I know.
in the regular
Wait,
season.
let him
81%.
finish. Let him
Yeah,
finish.
Shaq.
Wait.
We're like Shaq. These are the names that Jokic finishing ability is among. So while you're sitting over here talking about Kobe is a way better scorer, like it's not even close. You might want to take a look because if you look about pretty much everywhere around the court, Jokic is actually closer than you might think.
Here's the deal. Here's the
I
deal.
really
Here's the
would like
deal.
for you to really look into Jokic's game because the way you making it seem, you're really making it seem like he's Rajon Rondo out here, and he's way more than that.
Hey,
But the thing is,
man, no, it's
but
not
the
like
thing
that.
is, he's not a volume scorer. You
He's
gotta
not a
remember that.
no, and that's fine. Volume score when he needed to, when he was asked to, he was still able to put up the quality numbers that you would need from your superstar
yeah, literally.
alongside
Yeah,
alongside
Jokic last year was
having
putting up 27 a
in
game.
some instances even
Bro, he was on a
better
bat, bro. It
efficiency.
was literally him by himself, bro. Anybody can do that, bro.
He was averaging
Come on.
27, 14, and 8. He was literally doing everything.
He
Everything.
was doing
No, the efficiency
everything.
was
What do
crazy.
you
He was
mean?
a good player on a
He had
bad
good
team.
players. What do you mean?
He's a
Shut,
good player on a
He
bad
took
team.
a
Of course,
G
he's gonna
League
do
roster to the
everything, bro.
6th seed, bro. Come on.
Oh no, G League is crazy.
Speaking of G
G League's
League
crazy. G
roster,
Bro,
League
he's
do
not
you
a
know
G
who
League,
was in
bro.
2006 Lakers?
G League's crazy. But that team was not going. That team was not going anywhere if it wasn't for what Jokic did just last year. That's not even including what he was doing. Even when Jamal Murray was on the team in 2021, he was still elevating to levels in which we you could you if you paid attention, you would have foresaw what Jokic was going to become, and that's what he is right now. That's all I
It's
gotta say.
like usual argument. I've been there. Like this is similar argument. Like thing is, a you either select when you have selective shot, like when you have a very very good shot selection on low volume, the efficiency will be up no
Yep,
matter what.
that's
And
true.
when you have no option for shot selection and you have to score boatload to keep your team competent, your efficiency will be down. Like to
Yep,
make 2006 Lakers a competent team, men have to shoot a lot, and
That's true.
it hurt his efficiency. But to that, I would say, like, if you adjust for points per 100 possession, it's like one of the four highest scoring season ever. If you adjust it for inflation, that 35 point per game score, that is one of the highest volume scoring season ever. Like
You talking about
like
2006?
relative to era, like in
You talking about 2006?
relative to era, and if we adjusting for inflation, Kobe have some of the most greatest scoring season we ever saw,
You talking about
and
2006,
he
right?
rose in
2005,
playoff.
2006.
Yeah, around 2005, 2006, and to 2000, 2007 to 2008, like some of the best scoring season we ever saw. And
And
we
that's
can go back
fine.
to his
That's
first
fine.
three-peat year too.
And that's fine. I'm not bashing Kobe for needing for doing what he was required to do. He needed to average 35.4 points per game.
Like thing is,
He
like
needed to
when
take
your
he needed to
volume
take
is
he
down
needed to he needed to take
significantly, and
those
when you
shots.
are scoring 8 less point, your efficiency will be down. Like if
I'm
Kobe
not
was
bashing
asked
him for
throughout
his
his
efficiency.
career to score
I'm not bashing him
25,
for his
he
I'm
would
not
have
bashing
high
him for
true
his
shooting percentage, my guy.
I'm not bashing him for his efficiency. What I'm saying is you are adding context to Kobe, but you're failing to add context for Jokic. You're being inconsistent. If you look at
I
Kobe, and
literally
we
said
look
Bruh,
at
he's one of the
this
10
season,
greatest offensive player ever. Like, what are you doing,
hey,
bruh?
Killer, let him get it off. Killer, let him get it off.
what I'm saying is when you're adding context for Kobe, yes, you're absolutely right. His teammates were trash. Yes, you're absolutely right. Every bit of that 35.4 points he averaged that year, they needed. And to be quite honest with you, for him to have to do as much of a carry job as he did and still to shoot 45% from the field is actually commemorable. But with that being
That's
said,
above league average from
will you let me finish?
2006.
Will you let me finish? Will you let me finish?
My bad, my
But
bad.
what I'm
Let
saying,
him
what
cook.
what I'm saying is, forget the stats. If we just look at what Kobe's game was, we could obviously see he was still struggling to throw the ball into the corner, cross court passes. He did not master that till 2008. You could tell the difference between the passes that he was making in 2005, 2006 season versus his passes to Derek Fisher and Trevor Ariza and players like that in 2008. You just could. You could tell the difference between the way and the angles in which he was going to the rim versus 2005, 2006, where he was superiorly reliant on his athleticism, trying to dunk on everybody he saw. You could just tell it. So what I'm saying is, when you look at Kobe's game in your season, these are your 3 seasons that you're choosing. In those 3 seasons, he was not the player that you think he was. He was not that until 2008, 2009, 2010. You want to use those? I won't argue with you. But you chose 2005 and 6. I mean, you chose 2006
Hey
and
man,
2000.
to that I would say, like, I would argue that around first three-peat, like he have really good rim finishing efficiency. I'm looking at the number right now. In first 2001 to 2003, those three sample
Do
size,
not.
You're going to
he
add
I'm
have
Jordan.
sorry. I'm
really
sorry.
good
I'm
rim
Are you going to add
efficiency
Jordan?
killer.
number.
I'm
And
killer.
let me finish. I give you time.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And to that, I would
Go
say
ahead.
Kobe facilitate a lot around this time. I don't agree to that he does not utilize the corner three and become better passer around point of attack area. I don't think so because he did that routinely around with Shaq. What you were saying, he was doing that shit around 2001 to 2003.
The
2001 to
thing about
2000.
that, you bringing up '01 and '03 is irrelevant because you brought up mostly '05 and '08. He never really did that.
6, 7. He chose 6, 7, and 8.
6,
You
7,
going
and
all the
8.
way back to 1, 2, and 3 when he had another superstar alongside him, which again we're arguing against a player who does not
Context.
have
That's
that
the
solid level of
context, my
familiarity.
guy.
Yeah,
You
and the
will
other context
facilitate.
is wait, hold on.
Crazy.
The other context is that Jokic has never played with a player as big as Shaq.
No.
That's the other,
Jokic has
which
never
is
played with
irrelevant.
anyone on even the same stratospherical level as Shaq. Like, not even
As
close.
Shaq, like not
He
even
has never had a.
But
close.
He
thing
has never
is,
had a. He has never
here's
had
the
a.
deal.
He
Here's
has
the deal.
never had
Here's
a
the deal.
player
Here's
that
the deal.
he has never had
2020
a
Nugget,
big all-star
2021
caliber player
Nugget, and
alongside him. So
2023
collectively,
Nuggets are competent offensive team.
What?
2006 and 2006.
Whoa, no, I'm not with
There's
this.
2020,
you're saying
2020 and
you're saying
2021.
oh my
get him
god, you're
off,
saying
bro.
that the
Not
Nuggets
last
are
year, Nugget. Not
competent.
last year. Not last year. Not
You're
last
being
year.
nasty, bro.
The
You're being nasty.
2021 squad and 2020 squad, the Jeremy Grant one and the
I can't get
2020
with
one.
you.
No, they were
I can't get with
a
you.
serviceable offensive unit because in 2021 Jamal Murray didn't get hurt until like 50 something games into the season. That's why they were a competent offensive unit. Whenever they got hurt,
And
their offense
2006
dropped.
Lakers weren't competent offensive
That's
team,
the
my guy.
point.
Only reliable
Jokic, and
offense.
Kobe both worked with totally incompetent
You say
rosters, and Jokic was able to raise his incompetent garbage
And
roster
thing
to a higher
is,
level
this
than
year he
Kobe.
have a
the
competent
difference.
offensive
No,
team now.
no. You definitely can't make that argument because if you go and you actually look at the team when Jokic is off the court, they are very, 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 very garbage can when he's off the court. So the fact
They
that
I
were,
blame that
especially
on
in
the coach.
2022, they
Personally,
were straight
Last year?
garbage in
the
I blame
fact
2022.
that
that
on
you're
Yeah,
the coach.
sitting here and
2022. Yeah,
arguing
that's
this,
a sad story.
I,
I'm really asking how much basketball you really watch at this point, bro. Because everything you're saying right
Hey,
now,
man.
you would
I agree with
literally
you.
know if you just watch.
I agree with you, but I blame that a bit on the coaching because Mike Malone just made the Nuggets just too Jokic reliant. I think they need to go back to what they were doing in the bubble.
Thing is,
Get
like
Jamal Murray
any
to play
They
offense
can't
that
do that. They can't do that.
revolve
They
around
can't
a
do that because they don't
heliocentric
have
star
Jamal Murray's
really
not working.
struggle without their when the main guy who handled the main
Well, they need to
heliocentric
get back to
duties.
it.
When the guy is out, the offense in general
It would be
struggle.
ideal if they were able to get back to it. The problem is Aaron Gordon being there and not being as good of a 3-point shooter as Jeremy Grant was during the bubble season. That doesn't help. And then Jamal Murray, he's just not able to move like he was that 2019-2020 season. When you go back and you look back at Jamal Murray during that season, bro, he was able to literally have the ball on the string while being able to like be shifty, and he was really able to get whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
Bro,
This year, you just aren't seeing that.
you're not able to see that, and then you mix that in with the fact that him and Jokic pick and roll is just not what it was in 2020. I don't know why. It could be the case of rust with Jamal Murray and him and Jamal Murray, playing enough together, but it's just not the same. And then so you factor all that together, it's really hard for you to run the offense that you did in 2020 because it was so prevalent on Jamal Murray and Jokic.
Yeah, I would say it was because of Jamal Murray's injury that Jokic climbed to the level of offensive
Turned into
player that
what
he
he turned
is.
into. Yes, absolutely. I'm under belief. I feel like if Jamal Murray never got hurt, I don't think we get an MVP Jokic. I don't think we get
No,
a
I'm
finals.
not even people. We wouldn't see one of the greatest offensive players of all time rise to where he
Absolutely,
is.
absolutely. So
Yeah,
I just I'm looking at the Nuggets right now, and as they are right now, I I want them to win a championship because I've watched them from 2019 get smoked by the Trailblazers up to now being number one in the league at for most of the season. I want them to win, but I just can't really. I can't see them beating everybody. They can't. I can't really see them beating the big.
Yeah, they'll have problems
I
with
think
perimeter.
this year,
They'll
man, every
they
contender have
yeah,
like
they
really
will
sus problem. Like
they will have
thing
problems
is,
with two-way teams that can play offense and defense because their offense will probably outgun most teams' offenses, but their defense will not be able to stop a
They'll
good
have.
offense.
I disagree. I feel like two-way players they have no problem with. The Clippers, I don't think the Clippers. I don't feel like is a threat to the Nuggets because the
I
Nuggets
don't know.
because the Clippers lack what the Nuggets lack interior presence, and the Nuggets have has an offensive interior dominant player in Jokic that can be able to put pressure on them on a consistent basis. So I don't think the Clippers really have much of a chance against the Nuggets. It's not them. It's any team that could be able to apply rim pressure to Jokic because they have zero stopping at the rim. Like there's nobody that can stop them. Jokic, he can deflect, but he can't really, rim protect whatsoever. So I feel like teams like the Phoenix Suns, I feel like teams like the Golden State Warriors, being able to stretch them out and being in,
Los Angeles Lakers, shout out
the
to
Los
them.
Angeles Lakers, yeah. If the Lakers
The
can get to
Lakers are not
you want to
winning
know
in
that? And
5.
I'll throw this out there. And I did not believe this for much of the season, but the more and more I think about it, the more it could be a possibility. I think the Memphis Grizzlies could give the Nuggets a lot of headaches. Just with
They
John
def-
Morant, like
Noah,
with
stop
Ja
throwing
Morant,
strays.
The Lakers are not
Irrelevant.
winning in 5.
the Lakers not winning
Irrelevant
five.
point.
I think
Irrelevant
whoever
point.
plays
Continue,
the
casual.
They're not going to be easy out.
They're
But
not even winning the play-in.
I do think the Nuggets can be had. But that's the case with any team.
I thought this hate. This hate.
The West is wild.
It is. It is. It is.
Oh! I got this. Who y'all have as the best point guard ever? I still have Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Magic, but I think Steph
Oscar
is
Robertson.
coming close.
Oscar Robinson?
Hey, what are you
He's
cooking?
trolling.
Yeah.
He's trolling.
What?
Go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook. Let him cook.
Whoa! It was kind of, a ploy. It was kind of a play that you just throw out.
I was about to say no. Do y'all think?
I don't got my notes with me. I don't got my notes with me yet.
Will
I don't
y'all
got my notes with
move?
me. I can't make that.
Will y'all move CP3 up y'all's point guard ladders if he wins a championship with the Suns with KD, even though he probably won't be a huge contributor?
If he's not a
No.
contributor, probably not.
No.
Yeah, because I've seen some.
I
Cause, I remember I
He's
saw.
like top six. He's top 6 in my book. So.
Oh yeah, I have him in the top 6, 7. But I saw JJ Redick on there. I'm pretty sure it was like sometime last season or this season. He was talking about how CB3 wins a ring. He has an argument to be the best point guard ever. Whenever
Let's not be on drugs now, please.
Yeah, I don't exactly agree.
Like at his peak. Okay. Like if you are referring peak, like 2008, Chris Paul, we can have conversation.
Wait, what is Chris Paul's peak? I don't know what his.
Or
peak
New
is.
Orleans Hornets. Let's not even debate.
2008 to
2009.
No, I would say 2012.
Yeah, 2008 to 2009. Maybe no, it's 2008 to 2009. Yeah.
Oh wait, 2009. I want to say all the way to 2012. He was still playing great with the Clippers his first
He
year.
was playing great, but it wasn't the same.
Really?
He wasn't the same. Yeah, it wasn't the same.
Yeah, Chris Paul literally had
But yeah, casual. Back to the
2K9, bro. What the hell?
casual thing. What I was trying to say was like when you have a good offensive teammate and team with good offensive help, the playmaking duty initially increased than it was from what it was.
But
When you do not have and the efficiency most of the time get up to most of the time.
Well, that is arguably what separates Jokic and Kobe, though, is that literally we saw Jokic last year because the number one ranked defense averaged 31 points. But what would separate Jokic and Kobe is Jokic's ability to play make. Like, they both showed they can score on elite defenses, but can Kobe get anywhere close to Jokic's playmaking and passing, his rebounding?
I don't think that.
Was the Nuggets
Like,
the
thing
regular
is,
last
guys, like, let me tell you all, that's one series sample size. And Kobe have went up against historic defense, not any defense, some of the greatest defense ever, and averaged 35 on 65% true shooting. Like, let me give you example. Like we routinely have to go through Spurs of early 2000s, and Kobe was the best player most of the time on those series. And we are not just referring with the Shaq. I'm referring 2008 Spurs. Like, look at just Kobe average on those series and look at his efficiency. Like,
yes, the point. We've said that they both play great and can score great against these tougher defenses, but what separates them is the playmaking, the rebounding, that ability. against those defenses. That's the argument I'm making as to why I would
I
prefer the Nuggets
think that
to
the
play.
way Kobe beat the tough defense, thing is when he encounters bad defense, like maybe not bad defense, respectable defense, like that was in 2010 against Suns. He averaged something along of line of 33 on absurd 60% true shooting in Western Conference Final. So thing is that 2021 playoff series is like one sample size, but I see what you mean though. But I need to see more of that. Like, can
Okay,
can
but
Jokic
that's
do
the
that routinely
that
against great defensive
but
team for a
that's the
large
problem.
amount of sample size?
But that's the problem that I'm having with this entire argument is because yeah, like all right, for a
And
moment we
I
were talking.
still believe
For a
that
moment we were
Kobe
talking.
was
For a
better
moment we were
scorer
talking.
in
Let me
even in
finish.
that
Let me finish.
scenario.
Let me finish. For a
Killer,
moment we
let
were
him
talking.
finish.
For a moment we were talking about peak, but then you started to tear off and you started to talk about primes and you started talking about Kobe's prime, who we got to see from start to end. And that's not fair for you to put that on Jokic that he hasn't already had a 15, a 15-year prime or whatever. Like it's not Jokic's fault. Jokic is in the middle of his prime. We're talking about peaks. And if we're talking about peaks, I do not think it's crazy for you for people to have the opinion that Jokic's offensive ability as far as being able to finish, being able to score efficiently all the way around the court, from inside out. Him being able to play make at not just an elite level, but at an all-time great level, not just as a center, but as an NBA player.
Player
That
period.
is not something that you can say about Kobe Bryant in the primes that you chose. The primes that you chose, yes, Kobe was an amazing scorer. He was dealt the hand of needing to be the elite scorer. But there were instances where he needed to be a great playmaker or a good playmaker. Well, no, he was a good playmaker, but he was asked to be a great playmaker or a better playmaker than he already was, and he was not able to answer the call because he lacked the nuances that Jokic already has in his tool belt. That's not a knock to Kobe to say that your 05, 06, 07 season, no, your 06, 7, and 8 season does not match well with this guy that averaged a triple double, averaged a double double with 8 assists on great assist to turnover ratio, and then the year before that it was like 7.9 and like 10 or 11 rebounds.
It was 26, 11, and 8.
Yeah, 26, 11, and 8. Like that is not a crime to say that Kobe just does not match well to what he was able to do because he was able to answer the call offensively for whatever the Nuggets needed. That's not a bad thing. And the fact that you're sitting here and you were sitting here and you were fighting it, saying that, well, you're adding. Let me add this context to Jokic. Jokic had Jamal Murray for what the 2020 2021 season, and so on and so forth. That's
I
criminal
would
because you're not doing Kobe justice. First off, you're choosing the wrong peaks. But since you went with
I
those peaks,
think
like you
like
sort
thing
of dug
is
yourself a hole from the jump.
He
That's
didn't
all.
want to
like
say
thing
oh
is
05, or you want to say oh from the jump because he had Shaq. He didn't want to say oh from the jump because he had Shaq. And if he
like
said
peak
oh
is
No, no,
05,
no, no.
3 year sample
I wouldn't
size,
have used.
and I
I
He
wouldn't
think
have
that
peaked one
used none
season.
of those that he listed. I would have used 2008, 2009, and
9
2010
and 2010. But
because
mm,
thing is like let me speak
Because
for
Kobe offensively was way more cerebral with the shot taking with his shot taking ability, knowing who he was as an all time great shot maker, knowing that he could be able to get whatever shot he wanted. He knowing he had all time great footwork. He meshed all of that for those 3 years. He meshed all of that together and he produced on an all-time great level as far as efficiency goes, as far as decision making goes, as far as him being able to score anywhere, wherever, however his team required him to. He was just able to do it all. If you
to
chose those
that
three,
to that
if you
to
chose
that
those three,
let me
I
let me
probably would
defend
still
myself.
argue that Jokic is a better playmaker, so that's what makes me put him over the top. But I wouldn't argue with you over this. But this 2006, 7, and 8 season, it's criminal for you to even think that Kobe even measures up to Jokic.
Like, my argument is that, like, the thing you are saying, that the footwork, the shot selection, the playmaking ability, Kobe have shown that, my guy.
No,
He has shown that thing, that like
I
no,
don't
what
think
he's
he has
showing.
shown it to the same level
not
as Jokic,
consistently.
though. That's what we're arguing.
I
Not
Isn't
mean,
that?
consistently.
like not only just in 09, 08, 09, 010. Kobe have shown that shit in first three-peat year.
No, he
He
didn't.
have
He
shown
didn't.
that.
Please
He didn't.
stop bringing up the
Kobe was so
guys.
shot happy. Kobe was so shot happy. So shot happy. He there was instances in the 2002 and 2003 playoff run where Kobe literally sabotaged the Lakers from having even a chance of winning certain series just because he wanted to shoot and he didn't want Shaq to take those shots. That
All
is
you have to
not something
bring
that
up.
Kobe would have done in
Was
2008.
Like
04.
that's
03,
wrong
no,
year. That's
03. All you
wrong
have to bring
year.
up was
That's
03.
2004, my
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That's
Specifically
2004.
03,
04.
04. It was either
That's
03 or 04.
2004. I'm referring first
2000 no
three-peat. I'm ref
2004 that was not the reason that they got smoked by the Pistons. But in 2003, no, you're absolutely right. That specifically 2003, you could literally, if you go back and look at those playoff runs, if you look and don't forget the stats, just watch Kobe play. The intent that he had was not the intent that he would have in years to come, and that's the argument that you have against him. Jokic is more
I
poised
think to
offensively
that
to
to
make the
that
right
I would
decision.
argue, like, I would say specifically 2001, that year, man. He have really great shot selection. He was facilitating a lot. Maybe that's just me though, man. But in
Yeah, that's just you.
2001,
That's just you, bro. That's just you.
like like
His
in
shot selection,
2001, man, he was
he was putting up great numbers. His shot selection was not. His shot selection was not what it ended up
Yeah, I
being.
mean, Kobe
Just
didn't have
wasn't.
to choose great
his
shots
shot
because he was
selection
playing
improved with
alongside
time though a
Shaq.
lot. Like
He was playing alongside Shaquille O'Neal. He didn't have to shoot good shots, killer. Like, I don't know why you bring up 2001.
Stop bringing up 2000
Yeah,
with
and
the
isn't part
Shaq,
of the
bro.
reason
It's
why
not helping your
they
argument.
started
It's really
slowly
not.
at 2001. And yeah,
I
part of
mean,
like why they
what?
started slow in 2001 was
Like,
Kobe,
literally,
if I
Jokic in
remember.
2020 in the 2021 playoffs, Jokic was averaging 29.8 points, like 11, 12 rebounds, and like 5 or 6 assists. And he was doing that on the Blazers,
No,
and then he did that on the Suns.
forget. See the
And
problem.
Kobe literally
The
did the
problem that
same
y'all
Wait, 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 wait. Let
averages
casual.
on
y'all
Wait,
two.
wait, killer.
y'all
Wait,
using
killer.
stats
Let
when
casual
y'all
speak.
arguing about who's a better offensive player. If you look at them and you just watch them play, you can tell. Because even because the reason why I say that, and I'm not saying that stats do not matter. What I'm saying is, if you go back and you just look at what Jokic was doing, he was even supposed to have more monstrous numbers than that. So the numbers don't even
He
tell
could
justify how amazing
like the
offensively he
thing
was
is
running that
Jokic
Lakers
is
team.
type
He
of
was
guy who
literally getting
could do
people open left and right against the Golden State Warriors, and they just were not making their shots. That's not on Jokic. That's not on
I
Jokic.
get
Yeah,
I mean
Jokic in
early
games
game you
four.
could
Yeah,
argue
Jokic in
that
games 3, 4, and 5 just said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself."
No, really though. Games one and two for a game, really 1.5 games. For games one and the first half of game two, Jokic was trying so hard to get his team involved. He was getting Aaron Gordon wide open layups. He was getting Will Barton wide open threes. He was doing all the
break.
things
That
that you would
was
need from your primary facilitator to do, which is crazy that he's a center doing this, but he did it anyway, and they were bricking. They were on the verge of getting blown out by the Warriors yet again, and Jokic said, fuck it, give me the ball, and I'm going to do this myself. And what did he do? He brought them back within striking distance, and then he had to go back to facilitating because they started to double him, Andrew Wiggins and Draymond style, and he facilitated as well as he could. And yet again, they were not making their threes. That's not on him. Not to mention, Bones Highland was trash, and I don't understand why they were giving him so many minutes in the first place. I mean, I know Jamal Murray was out, but he's a second year player, and you're playing him like starter, like veteran minutes in a crucial game. Like it just didn't make sense to me. But that
Didn't
being
game
said,
5
it's
Jokic had
supporting
like
cast.
30, 19, and 8 in game 5?
I believe.
It
Let
was
me
something.
check.
It
Let
was
me
something
check
like
and make
30,
sure.
19, and 8. That was insane. I watched that because I'm actually a Warriors fan, so I watched the whole series. I was like, holy shit.
No,
Like,
really. Like, man, if when we're talking about Jokic, the numbers don't, no, especially for these last 3 years. I don't know what he does in the future or whatever. He had 30, 19, and 8. I don't know what he does in the future, but I know what he's done within these last 3 years, and just looking at numbers doesn't even tell
oh
how
yeah,
dominant he has been
Jokic
offensively.
right now is arguably his peak from 2021 to now is his peak right
Oh
now.
no, it's not arguable. This is going to be his peak. I don't care what he does in the future. I don't think it's. Well, I know for a fact it's not going to touch what he's been doing here, because what he's been doing here is touching top 5. To be honest with you, top 5 peaks. To be
Yeah,
quite
he's
honest with you,
he's
offensively.
broken almost every advanced analytic that measures impact,
Hey
production.
man, are we talking top 5 peaks of all time?
I would say
He's pushing
No,
it. He never
for me,
said.
I would say he's breaking a
I said
top
he's
10 peak
touching.
for
I
me
said he's touching. I
personally.
didn't say I'm gonna put him there, but he's touching. He's definitely touching.
Hey man, like I would still, I would still, I would still be tad bit hesitant. Like the best offensive player in my lifetime is Steph Curry. That was the best player.
Uh, Steph is just another
I
offensively.
I won't say
Steph.
he's better than Steph offensively yet.
From what I know, from what I know in 2023, what I know, Steph Curry's like number 2 to me. Like offensive peak wise, he's number 2. I think LeBron's peak is number 1 to me, because I
Fair.
can visually you can call it
Oh,
bias.
oh,
I can,
oh, oh! That's a debate right there. I got Jordan's peak as
Ooh,
number one.
ooh.
why?
Ooh, for me, Jordan. Okay, let me think. Ooh, I haven't had this argument in a while. Here we go.
No, it's
O-
cool. It's cool.
Okay, so number one, of course, Jordan is a far better scorer. I would
Wait,
take him as defender, of
time out.
course.
Before you start, what
Okay.
is Michael Jordan's peak to you?
I would say 88 to 93.
Okay, it's
That
not a
and
bad.
that
It's
I
not a
would.
If
bad
we
peak. It's
can
not a bad
use
peak.
5 year sample size, then my bad. I would have added '09 and '10 too, along
No,
with
but
'06 to
that's just
'08.
my. I think everyone's peaks are different. I don't think there's a certain amount of years for a peak. Like I think
No.
LeBron's peak.
I was talking to. I think we were talking about it last night on the show. I think I said something along the lines of there's plenty of people we could think of that had 1 year peaks. Like,
Bill Walton,
Bill
Bill fucking
Walton.
yeah,
Walton.
there's plenty of players that have 1 year peaks
Hey,
that you
don't
can
throw
actually.
strays at Bill Walton now. That's crazy. Listen,
No, no. I
Bill,
remember.
he
I
was
remember
good
Skip
year
Bayless.
two.
No,
I
no.
ain't
I remember
making.
Skip Bayless said he had Bill Walton over Steph Curry all time.
He's
That's
dumb.
just
Don't do
like
that.
get drug
That's a
tested,
debate.
man.
Whoa, why is it crazy? That's a debate. Hold up.
No, it's not.
Bro, it's not even
Somebody can
close.
argue it.
Stop.
No, wait, somebody can argue it.
Curry's
Not me,
better
but somebody can argue
playmaker,
it.
better
He
scorer.
said
Like, what
somebody
are
can
you
argue
doing
it.
here?
Somebody can argue it. Not me, no, but somebody can.
They would be wrong.
Hey,
Nah, I think. But what's your reason for Michael Jordan having the greatest peak of all time?
Okay, well, for me, Jordan, whether you amount to his individual production, his individual accolade recollection, his individual skill set, winning, impact on winning, like just about almost every metric, I would say, like, what I can't even talk. His individual metrics would peak above LeBron's. Whether you're talking about his production, impact on both ends of the floor. Honestly, LeBron was a better playmaker and passer than MJ, but MJ's ability, especially like if you look at MJ's fourth quarter scoring, especially from 91 to 93 in the playoffs, it was unmatched. Of course, MJ raising his playoff play way above LeBron's ever did is one of the biggest parts for me. Like if you look at MJ's scoring averages from 88 to 93 in the playoffs, like just go look at those. Like if y'all haven't, just look how insane those are. And that's pretty much my reason. I have MJ's peak over LeBron's.
Okay.
I would
that's
say
so
MJ's a better defender
bad.
as well.
I don't.
Boo!
You're not. What's funny is you won't get an argument out of me. What's funny is you won't get an argument out of me. I think.
Oh yeah, I have LeBron at number 2 for peaks though.
I think
LeBron's peak from '09 to
LeBron steps
16.
in. I think LeBron's
I won't even say that.
offensive peak is in the
Offensive peak. I thought you were talking about like both ways, like overall.
Oh no. If we're talking just like
Ooh.
the offensive and defensive.
Oh yeah. If you're talking about
I
offensive peak,
got
yeah,
MJ over.
I have
got MJ over
LeBron.
LeBron.
I have
Hey,
LeBron for offensive
let's
peak.
see. Hey, I'm gonna end this live stream. Dub is live right now, so if y'all want to just move on to his channel, I might just tune in for a bit.
He won't invite me. I won't be
Yeah,
invited
because I
there.
only planned to go in
I will
live for
be
like
right here.
2 hours, but we ended up doing two extra 40 minutes. But
Salute to the panel.
someone is there
whatever,
is there an
whatever it is.
I meant to get on Noah for that BS he brought up early in the show, but I'm gonna let him live for now.
I work tomorrow. I'm gonna get out late, but at Thursday I get off at I get off at 9 for y'all.
All right.
So
I gotta work Thursday.
Y'all got any final words to say?
Jordan
Jokic is not the MVP.
Bucks finna win the championship. We going all the way.
Man, y'all already know what I'm about to say.
yeah, I get off at 6 Thursday, but that's like 9 Eastern, so I'll be live like 9:30.
Hold up, let me cook. Lakers in 5. What are we playing, bro? Like, man, let's
man,
stop.
hey, make sure
Let's
y'all
end
like
this
the
shit right now.
video.
We don't have to talk about it. Like the video, bro.
I'll be here Thursday though for sure. All right, peace.
Peace.
Good night.
Hey,
night,
we'll
everybody.
do the tier list next video if y'all want to do that. So, Killer, if you want to join,
okay,
to do your top 50,
Killer
we can
left.
do that. Current or all time, but we'll do current though for sure, and we'll do all time another time. But all right, peace though.
Okay.